today's broadcast. Shout out to our sponsors. And now for our broadcast.
Hello, everybody, and welcome here to Gerald Thompson Field at Gus. Jeff, ads.
Got it.
Gus. Justin Schwartzman alongside Jeff Sauer. Back at the Gus for the Kevin DeBoer Classic. Jeff, I know that you always like giving a conversation about the Kevin DeBoer Classic, and I say it on every broadcast we've had this week that you'd give us more information as we got to it on Friday.
Well, Kevin was a fantastic coach, but beyond that, he was a fantastic human being and a great FIA teacher here in the Waupun School District. I don't know how many years he was actually here because he was here already when I got here in 2005, but he built this program here. He was a fantastic baseball player here. He was undersized, had to work his tail off. Really wasn't what you would call a superstar here. And then he worked his butt off and was able to go play. I believe he played at Parkside for college. Got a scholarship, worked there, and then when he graduated, decided to come back to his alma mater and do his teaching. And he's had some absolutely amazing. He's got 3 boys, and I believe he also had a daughter as well. I'm not 100% sure on that now that I think about that. But they all played baseball and were great baseball players as well. And he just was a pillar of the community, and it was because of him that we ended up getting our turf fields here and ended up having cancer, fought like crazy, but unfortunately lost that battle. But not before he was able to get a state title and a couple of state appearances for Waupun baseball. He built basically, Waupun Legion has been around for a long time and been pretty successful, but he took it from being pretty successful to absolutely state champions almost every year. You could count on the fact that Waupun was going to be at the state tournament for Legion ball. So he was just an amazing person when it came to building this baseball program. But again, he was even a much better person than when you had a chance to interact with him.
Yeah, well said, Jeff. Obviously, not a pillar in the Waupun community. Obviously, this is the second year now that I've done this DeBoer tournament with you, and it's exciting to get to talk about that. I know last year we had an interview with Colin.
One of his sons, with Colin, who happens to be married to Taylor Brown, one of our family's really close family friends, and he gave a fantastic interview talking about what it meant to have this classic tournament still named after his dad, and it was just a great soundbite there. And I also had a chance to get a little bit of a soundbite from his mom, Sandy, who still is here and runs the concession stand down here. So she still has ties, and it was a fantastic interview that we had that chance to talk to him, and everybody enjoyed what we were able to put together there.
Nonetheless, we're here for some Warriors baseball. Been a little while since we've been here. We've been on kind of the softball train as of the last week or so, last 2 weeks-ish. Excited to be back here for a night game for the Warriors as they take on Oshkosh North in the beginning of their tournament. And win or lose, they'll play at 12 o'clock tomorrow. If they lose, they play at Schleve. They win, they play back here at the Gus. We will step aside and then come back with the stats for the Waupun Warriors after these messages on Jeff's live streams.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion. Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of Sam's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to Sam's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, Sam's has it covered. Trust Sam's for all your water needs. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Terry Holes and Ada Shun-Jones Realty is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy and sell homes and properties totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. Terry knows this area when it comes to real estate. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the greater Oakfield area, or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holes Realtor.
Born from a single project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. The cold storage industry is experiencing high demand and low capacity. WDS is building goodwill from the ground up through customized solutions. WDS is committed to outservice the competition and overdeliver for customers. A client-driven experience without question. Today, we're driven to be better in order to build better.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted Best of the Best Mattress Store and runner-up for Best Furniture Store in the Fond du Lac area. Whether you're looking to update your living room, find the perfect mattresses, or treat yourself in one of our relaxing massage chairs, we've got it all to take care of you. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love. Prices you'll love.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live stream. He's going to give you a quick summarization of the Oshkosh North Spartans season. They're 4-6, but 0-6 in their conference, but they play in a war zone of a conference, to say nonetheless, Jeff.
Yeah, exactly. When they play in that Fox Valley Association, that is an absolutely day in and day out. You're going to be playing a tough team in that conference. It's one of the bigger conferences when you combine all of their student populations together in Division I.
They play in a conference with Kimberly, Appleton North, Hortonville, Appleton East, Kaukauna, Oshkosh West, Neenah, Fond du Lac, Appleton West, and Oshkosh North.
Yeah.
And they sit at 0-6. Common opponent for them, these two teams, was Winneconne so far this season. Waupun obviously beating Winneconne in 5 when they played here. I don't remember what happened when they played on the road. I just know that they won in 5. We'll talk about that when we get to Waupun. But last win coming Friday the 11th for Oshkosh North in a doubleheader against Wausau West. They beat both of them. They won both games. But other than that, they've been on a 4-game losing streak. But it's all conference games.
Looks like they're taking the field right now. You can see that, I think, as part of the warm-ups here, which means that they should be the visiting team. If they warm up second, you typically are the visiting team. But I guess we don't officially know that yet.
No, I didn't get that either. But we'll figure it out when we find out who bats first, right? Or who takes the field first.
Right, exactly.
We're going to talk about the Waupun Warriors now. 11-1 this season, 1 loss to Watertown. We did cover that game, a tough game against a very good Watertown team.
Yeah, you were here. I was not. I still am sitting in my sling from my rotator cuff surgery. I've been doing way too many things with it as far as the live streaming stuff.
No, really?
Yeah, I know. Can't believe that would be the case. But, yeah, you guys were here and you had a chance to see that, as well as a couple of other games that you've seen for the Warriors.
Yeah, I covered the Winneconne game. I covered the Denmark game as well on that Friday night. And then we covered the Watertown game at just overall, the Warriors, they've had a great season so far to start. They're 6-0 in the conference. They've handily won the majority of their conference games, other than a tight one they had with Ripon. Other than that, I mean, they beat Berlin 39 to 39 to nothing in 2 games, basically. They beat Ripon after winning 8-7, 13 to nothing.
Yeah, I can't believe that. When I saw that 8-7 score, that absolutely floored me.
Yeah, and I mean, they beat Chilton. Like they've done a great job in their conference so far. Yet to play KML, who's 3-1 in the conference, and Kewaskum as well. So 2 of the better teams they've yet to play. But this tournament, and there's good teams in this tournament. You saw the winner last game, Beloit Turner, most likely will play the winner of this one.
Yeah, and they won they 10-run Columbus, and Columbus is not. I mean, they're not the powerhouse that they are, that you would say in football, but they still are a very athletic program and a good program to put out here to play baseball. And then playing over at Schleve, you've got Lakeside Lutheran and playing Fox Valley Lutheran over there. And if I remember correctly, the last update that we had is that was a 1-run game that was taking place there in the first half over on the other side. So, and you also have Lodi here, and you have West Alice Hale that's here. So you've got some really strong teams playing in this tournament.
And talk about the team stats for the Warriors so far this season. A 1.45 ERA with 11 wins and 1 loss, 9.17 win percentage. They've had 2 saves so far this season, so that tells you a lot. If you've won 11 games, you've only had 2 saves. You're winning the majority of your games pretty handily.
Right, nothing has been close enough for the pitchers to come in and get the save.
76.2 innings pitched, 50 hits given up, 16 earned runs, 31 runs total, 43 walks, 85 strikeouts. Their opponents have a 179 on base batting average and a 313 on base percentage. Those numbers to me tell you everything you need to know. Having a 179 batting average is unbelievable.
That is just absolutely how dominant the pitching has been so far. But I mean, I didn't recall what the balls and strikes are, and we'll take a look at those here shortly. But again, the defense plays pretty solid as well.
Oh, it's been fantastic for the Warriors. Early in the year, we saw some errors, and the Watertown game comes back to me. There were some base running errors that happened in that one, and that doesn't happen a ton. You know, those are numbers that you don't want to happen, obviously. And strikeouts for the Warriors this season, I believe, unless these are our hitting stats. I got to see my strikeouts here. 85 strikeouts to 43 walks. I mean, that you're double walk to strikeout ratio is fantastic.
That is absolutely amazing.
Hitting wise for the Warriors, they have a 498 OBP, a 514 slug with a 1.012 OPS. Those are both of those numbers added up. They've struck out 60 times as a team, but walked 71 times. They've hit 5 sacrifices so far this season, hit an 8 fielder's choice, and left 80 runners on base so far with a 377 batting average as a team. They've had 329 total at-bats and 425 plate appearances, 127 runs scored and 124 hits, 100 RBIs, 21 doubles, 9 triples. 9 triples already in just 12 games and 2 home runs.
That is just absolutely amazing.
Your leaders in categories for the Warriors. Jeff, why don't you go through the leaders so far this season? I know you got the stats in front of you.
Well, if you start taking a look at by batting average here, the leading team with the batting average, and I guess you have to take a look at how many at-bats they have had as well. So I'm going to make sure that they've had at least 20 at-bats. And when you take a look at that, then leading the team in batting average with a 529 is Logan Prawl. For the team, he's played in all 12 games. He's had 34 at-bats. Out of the 46 plate appearances that he's had, he's scored 20 times. He's had 18 hits, 10 RBIs, 3 doubles, and 2 triples. No home runs for Mr. Prawl at this time, but he also has only struck out 8 times, taken 9 walks, and his OPS, so you combine that, his batting average and his on-base percentage.
On-base percentage and slugging.
And slugging, sorry about that, is a 1.387 for OPS is just absolutely incredible for Mr. Prahl. Second on the team with a batting average of 500 is, let's take it back. Let's take a look at Chase Beam is batting 429, but just ahead of him is 452. These didn't print out in order. Is number 10, Graham Gopalin, who's had 39 plate appearances, 31 at-bats, scored 14 runs on 14 hits, 8 RBIs, 2 doubles, and a dinger. Now, that could have been an inside the Parker. I don't know. I'm guessing that it was because Graham's not known for his power, but he is known for his speed. So that doesn't surprise me there as far as Graham Gopalin. He's also had 7 walks, 9 strikeouts, hit by pitch 1 time. And he's left 18 batters on base when he's come up to bat. So that's not really that bad either. I didn't talk about Prahl has only left 11 on base when he's come up to
really
bat
good
in his 46 appearances. So that's pretty solid as well. And then third on the team, I did talk about Chase Beam. He's had 46 plate appearances, 35 at-bats, 3 runs that he has scored, 15 hits, 16 RBIs, 5 doubles, and 1 triple. And he's walked 10 times. He's only struck out twice in 46 plate appearances. That just tells you that he's going to reach out there and put that bat on the ball. He has left 24 runners on base, and combine his on-base percentage of 543 with his slugging percentage of a 629. He's sitting at an OPS of 1.172 going back to Gopalin. He's at 564 on base percentage. Anytime you're over 500 at bat, you're going to be on base. That's absolutely amazing.
Anytime you're over 400 is amazing.
Right, absolutely.
A 370 on base percentage is fantastic. And the Warriors got all these guys that have on base percentages in the 500s, in the 600s. It tells you why they're 11-1.
Right, and that's not going through the entire lineup here, but just looking at it, Justin, after you mentioned that here, we've got only 3 of the hitters that are in the lineup typically, or even on the team here, that are under an OPS of 400.
Yeah,
which is absolutely incredible. So this team gets on base, they score runs.
All right, we're going to talk about the pitchers today. Well, the starting pitcher today for the Warriors will be Chase Beam. Beam 2-0 on the season so far, and he's thrown. These numbers are a little bit off. 11.2 innings, giving up 4 hits, 6 runs, 3 of them were earned, 4 walks, 12 strikeouts, 47 balls, 4, and at bats he's faced 43 batters. And a batting average in the players he's faced is a .093 right now, and he's given up a 170 on-base percentage. That tells you a lot right there.
And he is not normally the starting pitchers. His role is to be he's the starting catcher most of the time.
He's also got a save this year as well, and mentioned that as well.
Which is tough to do. We've talked about this. They're not within range typically of to get a save. You've got to be within your 4 runs.
Yep, and doing the catching then will be Jonas Buchholz today as well. We'll get into the starting lineups at a point here, but that'll be your starting pitcher today, your leading pitcher for the Warriors so far this season in terms of wins is Jake Krieger, who's 3-0, and you have a couple guys with 2 wins. Logan Prowell's 2-0, Landon Larson's 2-0, and Chase Beam also being 2-0. What'd you need, Jeff? To me, the Warriors, as a team, the batting average for opponents. Jake Krieger. No, Prowell has a 333 with people batting against him. It tells me a lot of things. Obviously, your pitchers, they've been pretty balanced. 5 appearances for Beam, 5 appearances for Krieger. Prowell's got 4 appearances. Larson's got 4 appearances. Everybody seems to pitch about the same amount, Jeff. ERAs are all down. Beam's got a 1.8, and he's starting today. Larson's got a 2.55. Richter's got a 1.83. Prall's got a 1.75. Krieger's got a .69 ERA right now this season.
This is just phenomenal, and I'm really excited about my first opportunity to get the chance to see them play. As you had mentioned before, I've been covering a lot of softball just because it's been easier for me to be able to do the setup, because typically I don't have to worry about crawling up on a ladder to set up our camera out in the center field. So we're going to see. I'm excited about seeing this team play. I've covered them numerous years. Obviously, we did it for a competitor, and then when the competitor decided not to cover them, I was covering it for Jeff's live stream, and we really enjoyed it. We did the same thing when we were doing Legion, and this is a fun team to watch. And I just have to go back all the way. Caleb was playing varsity in 2014. And I have to go back to even before that. That was Waupun baseball, just as a solid program to watch. And it doesn't matter what the score is. You can make sure you can count that they're going to be in the game no matter what.
Yeah, 100%. We're going to step aside and run a couple ads. We'll come back with the starting lineups and first pitch after these messages. On
Spring is here, and it's time for a tune-up at PT Tire and Service. Get your vehicle ready for those sunny drives with a thorough checkup. From oil changes and tire rotations to brake inspections and fluid top-offs, they've got you covered. Don't forget to check your wipers and battery, too. Swing by PT Tire and Service in Brandon for a spring refresh, ensuring your ride is safe and smooth all season long. Or call 920-346-TIRE to schedule an appointment. Your car will thank you.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes. Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry. Saturday is also prime rib. Katie's has you covered with full menu options. Appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Is your child ready for life? At Central Wisconsin Christian, we equip students not only with an exceptional education, but also with the spiritual foundation they need to navigate today's world with confidence and faith. Our graduates are prepared for life, academically, personally, and spiritually. Discover what makes Central Wisconsin Christian different. Call us at 920-324-4233 or visit us online at wearecwc.org. Central Wisconsin Christian, preparing students for life and eternity.
Terry Holes and Ada Shunjones Realty is a proud sponsor of high school athletics.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live stream. Going to talk to you about the starting lineups for both teams so far tonight. What we're going to have batting first and playing shortstop number 2, Jackson Anderson for the Oshkosh North. I got to remember what they're the Spartans, right?
They are the Spartans, correct.
Okay. Batting second and playing first base number 9, Zach Kiffmeyer. Batting third and catching number 10, Connor Palmquist. Batting fourth and pitching number 16, Braden Frank. Batting fifth and playing right field number 4, Andrew Brockman. Batting sixth and playing second base number 8, Charlie Clark. Batting seventh and wearing number 7 and playing center field, Isaiah Jackson. Batting eighth, DHing and wearing number 15, Mason Feeble. Playing left field and batting ninth, number 1, Mason Krings. And for the Waupun Warriors, your starting lineup, playing third base and batting first, number 10, Graham Gopalan. Playing second base and batting second, number 1, Landon Richter. Playing third batting third, playing short, number 4, Logan Prawl. Batting fourth and pitching, number 11, Chase Beam. Batting fifth and playing first, number 9, Jake Krieger. Batting sixth and playing right field, number 23, Brennan Redeker. Batting seventh and playing center field, number 5, Brian Ferris. Batting eighth and playing left field, number 14, Trey Schmidt. And catching, number 20 and batting ninth, Jonas Buckholz, because Chase Beam is on the mound. Show you all our camera angles we got here. Behind the plate or up in the broadcast booth, your center field where you can watch the pitch, and in the dugout where you can see the coaches getting ready for today's game. Jeff, pretty excited to be here. No national anthem tonight, obviously, because of they did it earlier for the first game. So
right. I for some reason I messed up here when I created these names, and I did not have. I don't know where I pulled this roster from.
You got the wrong numbers, don't you?
I do, and I don't even have a couple of players, so I don't know how that.
It did it to me. I must have pulled up the same one as you, and I put mine in. I changed them all today when I did it.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
So I'm gonna help you out here.
Okay.
So when you save this quick and change the number quick, you can do it on the other screen.
Okay.
Yep.
Just a second here. I don't know why it won't let me get back to.
Nonetheless, Jackson Anderson will start things off here. And a throw down from Buckholz. Prawl knocks it down, throws it high in the air to Richter, and he'll throw it to the third baseman, Gopalin, and he'll hand it off to Chase Beam, and we're just about ready to get underway from the Gus.
Show me where I'm going here, Justin.
You can just click right there, and that's how you change the numbers. You know what I mean? Back, so like that's Buckholz. You just hit 20 and then click out of it. You just drop that out. You can just click the side right here, like Beam wears 11. Drop down. See what I mean?
Okay,
yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
Trying some new things out here on Jeff's live streams. Jeff's probably talked about it this week already. We had trying the iScore app, and you Waupun Warriors fans know before I even start the game, hop into that YouTube chat. Let me know where you're watching from, who your favorite player is. Same with the Oshkosh North fans, and the first pitch was up and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
It is not the nicest of days out here. I'm going to see if I can bring up my weather app here quickly, Justin, and that's in there for a ball. 48 degrees currently, it says, and
30.12 pressure.
Yeah. Wind is 15 miles an hour out of the north.
That one in there for a strike. It's 2-1. Outside corner, it caught to Jackson Anderson. Bema working out of the windup. He comes home. That one fouled back. It's out of play. It's 2-2. I should turn my camera so I can see the infield with it, shouldn't I?
Yeah, either way, I like to leave it sometimes right into the dugout and flip it there when I see a good play.
And ground ball to third. Gopalin grabs, throws on to first, in time for a 5-3 putout.
Good stretch over there by Jake Krieger. Let's see if we got the instant replay working there. Oh, look at that.
And it's not laggy, Jeff.
Yeah, it was able to figure out how to do some fixing, huh?
We got speed. We did that even before today. Normally, we never have it set up.
No, I never do. Sometimes I get lucky.
First pitch to Kiffmeyer. Breaking ball just a tad bit high. It's 1-0. Zach Kiffmeyer, the first baseman, comes up. That one swung on and missed. It's 1-1. Beam still working out of the windup. He'll come home once again. Breaking ball outside corner for a strike.
Good pitch there by Beam.
The 0-2 popped up out of play. Staying alive is Kiffmeyer. The 1-2 once again. Beam comes home, fouled back once again. Still staying alive, Kiffmeyer. On deck, Connor Palmquist, the catcher. Beam comes set and comes home. Breaking ball high. It's 2-2. Good battle at the plate here from Zach Kiffmeyer. 2-2 pitch. Just a bit low, runs it full. Nice fastball from Chase Beam. Good zip on it. Could hear the pop of the glove, just a little bit low.
Who's behind the plate? Randy Armga?
Yes. Payoff pitch, grounded to third. Gopalin grabs, throws on to first. And tough play on the hop. Gets by Krieger. Runner rounds first, heads for second. Throwing error from Graham Gopalin. And Kiffmeyer goes all the way to second base.
I'm not sure if he thought that the Kiffmeyer was getting there so fast or what, but he had plenty of time to get him out, just did not do it. So E5 and then advances on the error.
That'll bring up Connor Palmquist. Runner on second now. Runner in scoring position already. Beam comes home. Swing and a miss from Palmquist on the first pitch. It's 0-1. Good fastball from Beam. Oshkosh North did tell me that they got no hit yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yep. Inside corner for a strike, and a strike call from Randy Armga you could hear up here. Beam working out at the stretch, and stepping out and taking his time was Palmquist. Beam was taking a little bit too long. Beam gets his sign and comes set. Comes home with the 0-2. Chopped down the third base line, and it's foul.
Surprised how many of these they're pulling on Beam.
Yeah,
Means they've got him timed pretty well if they're able to pull it down the line.
Not like Chase doesn't throw hard.
Right, exactly.
We'll have an 0-2 pitch once again. Beam checks on the runner and comes home. Swing and a miss on the high fastball. He struck him out. 2 down. And that'll bring up Braden Frank, the pitcher, trying to help his own cause before he gets on that mound. Got a run at second base. A duck on the pond, as they say. Maybe they said that when I played. I don't know if they say that anymore. Breaking ball.
Yep, they got ducks out there.
And a good one for a strike. Is there any over there? I don't see any on the pond over there. No ducks.
I think
saw
it's too
some
windy
earlier.
today.
I saw some earlier. Yeah. The 0-1 from Beam. Check swing. Did he go around? Got a check. No, he did not. It's 1-1. Waupun, one of the couple teams that uses pitch comms. Not a ton of them do. You don't anymore? That one fouled off. I think it hit the pole over there. So they don't use the pitch comms anymore. So only the softball team does. I don't know anybody else that does, Jeff, do you?
I don't.
Yeah, most of them use wristbands and stuff. Oh, 1-2, 2 down, runner on second base. Breaking ball, change up, whatever you want to call that, outside for a ball. It's 2-2.
It's a nice breaking ball right there. Nice curve that broke, but it was set up to be on the outside to see if he would chase.
Good hold from Braden Frank at the plate. 2-2. Fouled back, staying alive. Bresser. Help you out over there. I know, help me out. It's 2-2. Got to make sure the scoreboard's right, even though my iPad's always right. Right, Jeff?
Yep.
That one lined, and it's a base hit down the line, but it's foul.
Just foul. Again, they had it timed really well.
Huh? Well, it was. It was going to be a base hit. It was going to score a run, too. Just barely foul. Just hook foul. And again, they're early on everything, Jeff.
I know. That's what I said. They've really got him timed well.
We'll have another 2-2 pitch. It's been a really good battle at the plate from Braden Frank so far. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled back once again. Another foul ball. It's a third foul ball in a row. Beam already thrown 24 pitches in this inning, and he comes home again. Breaking ball off the end of the bat for another foul ball. 4 in a row. Now 8 pitches in this bat. We will at least have a 9th pitch. Ninth pitch of the at-bat. That one's high. It's full.
Good piece of at hitting up there.
Cheering on from Idaho for the Warriors, Dave Turner, especially our center fielder, Brian Ferris.
Yeah, Dave Turner is one of our constant fans that likes to watch us, so good to have you out there, Dave.
That one lined in right field and hooking. It's fair. It's going to score a run, and it's 1-0 Oshkosh North. Frank helping out his own cause on a hard hit line drive. So, Jeff, you talk about them pulling everything, and a hard one goes the other way with it to score a run.
He took it where it was at. It was out to the outside and just slapped it over to the right side of the field. Good piece of hitting again.
So 1-0 lead with 2 outs. Runner on first. That'll bring up Andrew Brockman, playing right field today. Frank gets a lead off of first. Beam comes home, misses inside for a ball. It's 1-0. A short lead over at first by Frank. Beam comes home again, fouled back. It's 1-1. Charlie Clark, the second baseman, waits on deck.
Really need to get out of this inning soon.
Already thrown. This will be the 30th pitch of the inning. He checks on the runner at first. Back safely. It's Austin Armga doing the base umpiring. Beam looks over his shoulder. Ready for it and comes home on the 1-1. Low and outside. It's 2-1.
Oh, my goodness. I was entering in the wrong roster here.
Of course.
Says Rippin on it.
What are you talking about? Oh, you probably want that one.
Yeah. No wonder I'm sitting here going, what in the heck is going on here?
2-1 and a swing and a miss on a high fastball. The high ched. It's 2-2.
I should have probably set this up earlier, Justin. I should have taken your lead. It's not like I didn't have time.
Deuces are wild, Jeff. 2-2,
Time
2 outs.
to end it right here.
Breaking ball outside corner called. Strike 3. And we'll head to the bottom half of the first inning. 1 run on 1 hit. 1 left on, no error, or 1 error. And no walks. We'll be back after these messages on Jeff's live streams. Graham Gopalan to lead it off for the Warriors from the Gus after this.
With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy and sell homes and properties totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. Terry knows this area when it comes to real estate. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the greater Oakfield area. Or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holz Realtor.
Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates. ensuring peace of mind. As part of SAM's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to SAM's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, SAM's has it covered. Trust SAM's for all your water needs. SAM's Well Drilling, well worth it.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class building and canopies. Steel King canopies are a well-known and respected product. We design, fabricate, and contract installation for C-stores, fleets, entryways, restaurants, and more. Steel canopies serve a variety of purposes, including advertising or signage, control access, sheltering an entrance or loading area, support of lighting systems, and weather protection for people, equipment, or outdoor storage. King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Hello.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live streams. We head to the bottom half of the first inning. The Spartans lead 1-0. Graham Gopal, the third baseman for the Warriors, will lead things off. Jeff, first time seeing the Warriors. What'd you think so far in the top half of the inning?
I was more impressed with Oshkosh North. Again, you take a look at their record. They looked solid. Chase Beam looked solid on the mound. They just did a good job of hitting out there. As
Coach Hull said to us up here, you can't take their record into account because you know what? They may be 0-6 in conference, but they play in such a hard conference that it's pretty easy to go winless in that conference.
Right, exactly.
Braden Frank with the RBI single in the first inning. He'll be on the mound. First pitch to Gopal, an inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
I don't know how I'm going to score this now, Justin.
Well, you're going to have to go. So what you're going to do is you're going to scroll all the way up and down and do this entire thing. That one fouled off by Gopal, and it's 0-2.
Gopal, one of those we talked about with one of the top batting averages for the team.
14 runs on only 14 hits so far he's scored. That one in the dirt, try to get him a chase. Yeah, it's 1-2.
Jeez. The umpire sure flinched out of that one.
Yeah, I think Randy thought he was getting hit on that one, Jeff.
It was in the dirt, though.
Yeah, probably would have still hit him in the foot. The 1-2 from Frank. Fouled off down the right field line. We'll have another one. On deck waiting Landon Richter.
Nice job there by Gopal again to take it where it was pitched just a little bit late. It was on the outside edge, but just couldn't get the bat around in time.
The 1-2 from Frank. Hammered down the left field line, but well foul.
Again, inside, takes it where it's at, pulls it.
Ball was hit hard, just way foul. Little early on everything right there was Gopal. 1-2. Breaking ball inside corner for a strike.
Good pitch right there by the pitcher.
Braden Frank with his first strikeout of the day. That'll bring up Landon Richter. Kind of froze Gopal and got a little knee buckle in there on a very good breaking ball from Braden Frank.
Well, it was perfect location. The first one had just come in on a fastball on the inside there that he had just pulled foul and then just came in there with a change of pace breaker.
Richter way out in front of the first pitch on the changeup. It's 0-1. That one in the dirt. 1-1.
Nice job there by Landon to lay off of that one.
In the dirt, I should say. In the turf.
Yeah.
In the rubber beads. In the rubber beads.
The beads came flying up.
And the 1-1. That one flied into right field. Right fielder kind of having some trouble to find it, and he ends up making the grab. Struggled with it a little bit, but makes the grab over there. Does Andrew Brockman.
Once again, that was tailing hard. I'm trying to see the...
It's blowing that way.
Do they not use the flag out there?
The flag's not up today, but the wind is blowing that way.
Okay.
because it should be blowing right into the Oshkosh North dugout. 2 down now. First pitch to Prowl, a little bit high, I believe.
Yeah, and Ann was the one that actually announced that it was coming out of the north. I don't know how I did not remember that, but yep. So it would have been pushing it towards the foul line.
The 1-0 home, outside, 2-0. Two and 0, 2 outs. Prowl at the dish.
Multi-sport athlete.
In the beads, it's 3-0.
Which is, I would say, that of a lot of the players that are here on the team. Basketball, football, I think he came back out and was a wide receiver for the football team about halfway through the season.
He played the whole year this year.
Oh, he did this year? Thanks.
Last year he was half the year.
Boy, I don't know where that one missed, though.
Well, they called that a strike. It was outside corner.
Okay, I was going to say.
If it missed, it was ball four. The 3-1. Frank comes home. That one in the dirt outside. Ball 4. Prowl walks. First base runner of the day for the Warriors.
Prowl draws a walk, bringing up pitcher number 11, Chase Beam.
And that'll bring up Chase Beam. And Beam trying to help his own cause today. Beam leader in batting average on this team so far this season. Behind
Good lead
Prowl.
over there by Prowl. Nice secondary. He checks to see what the catcher is doing. We'll see if uses some speed out here. I was trying to see where he's at here on this list. He's got 10 stolen bases so far. Second on the team behind Graham Gopalin.
So he's a threat to go. If he's going to go, I would expect it to be early in the count. They check on him. He's back safely. Warriors dugout chirping a little bit. You can see him right there.
Love the camera views that we're able to bring here. I hope you guys really appreciate those as well.
The 1-0 popped up. It's out of play.
Didn't hear any glass, so it must not have been close to a vehicle.
As long as it didn't hit mine, I don't care.
That's not true. We care. We're nice about that.
I don't care. I don't, as long as it's not my car. Jeff, you are. Check on him again, and I don't think he's going to go anywhere. I think if he would have went, he would have went in the first 2 pitches, to be honest.
I wonder if he was waiting to see the move. Because he's got a good lead again there, but it's a little bit shorter than he has. I think you're right.
Fouled back. It's 1-2. Now I don't really expect him to be going now. Going to take the pressure off of Beam and
let Chase just swing away.
Yep. In this situation, you'd more than likely want him to go in the beginning of the count. Throw gets away on the pickoff attempt, and Prowl will move up. He'll round hard. He's going to keep going.
He's going to try for third.
Throw comes in
there.
He's in time.
Nice job by Logan Prowl. You can see that on the instant replay, how quickly he was able to get over there. Tried to throw over too many times to keep the running threat over in Prowl. And Logan advances. 2 bases on the error.
Now Beam with a chance for an RBI, but he gets caught looking on a good breaking ball from Braden Frank. And no runs, no hits, 1 walk, 1 error, and 1 left on for the Warriors. We head to the top half of the second inning, a 1-0 lead for the Spartans from Oshkosh North at the Gus. We'll be back after this.
This is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk to you.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. Retail is changing, and it's changing fast. No matter where you are, what you do, or how you sell products to your customers, we're with you every step of the way to lay the groundwork for whatever lies ahead. Building trust through results, and our commitment to provide a customer-driven experience without question. With 4 generations at the foundation of WDS, we've built a reliable client base and a passionate team to bring big-time experience, commitment, and satisfaction to your next project. Because we are built to build better.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live streams. Charlie Clark to lead things off here. First pitch, or first couple pitches were, it's not right. It's 1-1. Bresser's a little slow today over there. That one misses up and in. It's 2-1.
Looks like Chase cranked it up here a little bit here in this second inning, a little bit more pop.
Yeah, ball's coming in a little bit with more zip here. Breaking ball fouled back. It's 2-2. Beam comes home outside. Ball 3. Runs it full. The payoff pitch. Ready and coming home. Breaking ball. Got him looking.
What a pretty pitch there by Chase. Froze him in his tracks.
That'll bring up number 7, Isaiah Jackson, playing center field today. Good breaking ball right at the knees for strike 3. Saw that on the instant replay right there.
Let's reset that defense here for the Warriors. You got Jake Krieger over at first. Lander Richter is at second. Logan Prowl at short. Graham Gopalin at third. Beam on the mound. Nice pitch there. Jonas Buckles behind the plate. In left is Trey Schmidt. Brian Ferris is in center, and Brennan Redeker is in right.
Another good breaking ball from Beam. That one at the knees again. Here comes the 0-1. Does it again. Guy swings with his butt out. Prowl goes back on it, makes the grab.
What a textbook play there. You'll see on the replay as he turned his hips perfectly to time and find that ball. That was really a good piece of hitting. Great defensive there.
Could have left it on the outfield cam.
Probably, I know. It's hard to remember that's there.
Because it was right there. But a good catch by Logan Prowl. The first pitch, low and away. It's 1-0. Beam's like ready to go right away. The second the batter comes right back in the box. That one misses low and away again. It's 2-0.
He's always been like that. He likes to get going here. He doesn't like the delay. He wants that pitch called, and he's ready to go.
That one lined into right field. Right fielder right at him. Easy catch for Brennan Redeker. 3 up, 3 down for the Warriors. Probably exactly what they needed. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. We head to the bottom half of the second inning, and a 1-0 lead for Oshkosh North. We'll be back after this.
We are Hochschild Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hochschild Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help you get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you should trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture, Marf. 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhaeg Furniture.
angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes...
Welcome back here on Jeff's live streams. Leading off the bottom half of the... I'm at that point. Hold it there for now.
Yep.
Jake Krieger will lead off here for the Warriors. Remember where I am. What does it count for goal pollen on that one? 1-1? Or 1-2? No, 0-2. 0-2. 0-2. It's 0-2. I know where I am.
Okay. Pollen, go Pollen, go
Yep.
0-2. Okay.
Put a ball in there.
Okay.
And then another foul ball.
Okay.
And then a strikeout looking.
Strikeout looking.
There.
Okay.
Now we're at an even point. First pitch was in there for a strike to Krieger. That one in there for a strike again. It's 0-2. Just clips that low and away part of the plate. Check in on that Warriors dugout. See the guys standing there trying to pump them up. In the 0-2 count to Krieger. Frank winds and fires outside, low, and out of in the dirt or in the beads. It's 1-2. Good stop back there by the catcher, Connor Palmquist.
Yeah, been impressed so far with both catchers. Again, Jonas is not. That's not his specialty.
And drop third strike and a strikeout. That'll bring up Brennan Redeker.
Center field camera not working now.
Nope, I got it.
Oh, perfect.
Yep. I got to move the thing around every once in a while. I probably should move it over there, further away from that one.
Oh, that could be the issue. Yeah.
Yep. In there for a strike, it's 0-1.
Yeah, when I did that yesterday, it sure made a huge difference, and it's not something that we paid attention to. I haven't paid a lot of attention to.
We like to mess around with stuff here on Jeff's live streams. Maybe. Well, that should have fixed it. We'll go to that for now. I'm even getting lag in here. Is it maybe that my... Oh, now I lost it. Hang on. Oh, now I lost the whole thing. Great.
That's because it's trying to reset itself, so it's... Oh, the whole camera, you mean?
Yeah, I lost everything. 1-2 to Brennan Redeker. Strike three looking. Redeker watched one on the outside corner.
Redeker goes down looking for the second out. Bring up center fielder number 5, Brian Ferris. Swing on deck.
Ugh. That'll bring up Bryant Ferris, and Trey Schmidt will wait on deck. Inside for a ball, it's 1-0. Warriors in danger of going 3 up, 3 down here. 1-0 pitch. Outside corner for a strike, it's 1-1. Should have connected by now.
Yeah, it's not finding it because you can see the Wi-Fi signals there.
I know. Grounded. On the short. Shortstop has trouble with it. Ferris with too much speed. Beats it out.
Yeah, I think that was an infield single, I believe, because the shortstop had to run and charge hard.
Infield signal brings up number 14, Trey Schmidt.
First hit of the day for the Warriors.
Looks like it might have the signal now, doesn't it?
I can't tell. The only way for me to tell is to do this. I can't tell. I have to move it around again. Shouldn't have bumped anything to lose it, right?
Shouldn't have, but who knows?
Wouldn't
Might
be
have
that.
a bad cable.
No, it wouldn't be that. That one hammered to left center field. Left fielder ranges over and makes the grab. Nice catch out there in left field by Mason Krings.
For the third out.
Oop, wrong button.
And the inning for the Warriors, no runs on 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on base. After 2 complete, it is Oshkosh North 1 who will find
No runs, 1 hit, 1 runner left on base, and no errors. We head to the top half of the third inning. Still 1-0 Oshkosh North. We'll be back after this on Jeff's live stream.
Fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
The outdoor golf season is just around the corner. Now is the time to go to the Rock and use the indoor simulator to be prepared. Call to set up a tee time for an hour. Hang out at the bridges at the Rock before or after the simulator. Join us for a relaxing atmosphere in a beautiful setting. Go online today and make a reservation for the simulator or call. Better yet, swing out to the bridges for a bite and a beverage. The Rock Golf Club, 700 County Park Road, Waupun, or call 920-324.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live streams. First pitch to the left fielder who made a nice catch there to the end of the inning. Mason Krings was high for a ball. It's 1-0. Beam comes home again. Swing and a miss. It's 1-1.
I was looking at that bat. It looked like a pencil. It is a pencil.
Yeah, you never seen that before?
No. What the heck?
Swings and misses again. It's 1-2. That was a common one last year. That was a popular one last year.
Never saw it in all the games I covered.
You were blind. And a breaking ball, swing and a miss. Nice one from Chase Beam for his. I got to go into my settings here to take a look. The fourth strikeout of the day for Chase Beam. That'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Jackson Anderson. Anderson 0 for 1 with a ground out so far today.
Why would you want a pencil as a decoration for a bat?
I don't know, Jeff.
Well,
another good breaking ball in there for a strike.
I just think that.
Yeah, you could say what you want. I got no idea. There's some oddities, you know.
It doesn't make any sense that you would want to hit the ball with a pencil.
Another breaking ball, chopped down the third baseline, foul. Beam seemed to get a lot of work into that breaking ball so far this inning.
I don't know why I do that, but
I don't know who that Justin guy is. Somebody calls me Justin. There you go. Now you got it. Hey, Jeff, you got a glasses cleaner on you?
yeah, it's my shirt.
Okay.
Want me to take care of that for you?
No. That's why I haven't had them on. I haven't been able to see out of them.
Well, bring it here. I'll take care of it.
Breaking ball high. It's 1-2. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Get everybody's diseases on my glasses.
It's only going to be your eyes.
Exactly, in my eyes. Batter calls time at the plate, does Jackson Anderson. The 1-2, up and away. It's 2-2. Two, 1 out. Beam trying to work out of this one pretty quickly in this inning. And I probably just jinxed him there. Breaking ball, ripped down a left field line, foul.
You did a nice job, Justin, of setting up that behind the plate. I usually don't have it set full wide, but I actually like it there because you get a chance to see the entire foul ball territory.
I just plugged in the camera. I'll give you the honesty today. Normally I'll take the credit for it. I just plugged it in today.
I think they're better, but I don't know that they're perfect. That's going to be fouled off as well to the third base side.
We got a YouTube channel, Sandy DeBoer, cheering for the Warriors from Brandon, cheering on her grandson Chase Beam. Beam on the mound today in a 2-2 count right now, and misses outside for ball 3.
Thanks for sharing that. Again, we'd love to have that. So anytime that you've got an opportunity, we don't care if you're a Warriors fan or if you're a Spartan fan. Please let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering for, why you're smarter than we are to be at home and watching this there.
Tough reaction right there from the batter. You can see in the Warriors dugout, but a breaking ball on the outside corner for Chase Beam. Another strikeout, his 5th of the day.
Sandy's got to be happy about that pitch.
I was pretty happy about that pitch. It was a nice one. Grounded right back where it came from for a base hit for Zach Kiffmeyer.
That was hit hard by Kiffmeyer.
About as hard as you could hit a ground ball.
Normally, Chase Beam has enough reaction time to do that, but it was hit so hard that he didn't.
I think that was a more get-out-of-the-way reaction time than anything. Oh, boy. I'm looking at a picture of my niece. She painted her own nails. Didn't go very well.
Okay.
By the way, there's 2 outs, Bresser, not 3. Outside corner called, strike from Randy Armga. I do like when I get an umpire that's pretty loud and I can hear it. That's enjoyable.
And Randy does a good job usually of giving us the count often.
Runner leads off at first. Beam will check
Ooh.
on him. Back just barely safely as Kiffmeyer. Palmquist up now. Struck out in his first at-bat. Runner goes. Buckholt's not going to be able to throw that in time. A stolen base for Kiffmeyer. Pitch was a ball.
Good timing there by Kiffmeyer. The first time that when Chase threw over there, he did twitch like he was going to take off and was able to dive back in. I wasn't sure that he would have the courage to try and take off again, and he did.
1-1. Flied into right field, coming in on it. Redeker makes the grab. No runs on 1 hit, 1 left on base, and no errors. And 1-0 still through 2.5. We head to the bottom half of the 3rd. Leading off for the Warriors will be Jonas Buckholtz, the bottom of the order. We'll be back after this from the Gus.
6-1.
Spring is here, and it's time for a tune-up at PT Tire and Service. Get your vehicle ready for those sunny drives with a thorough checkup. From oil changes and tire rotations to brake inspections and fluid top-offs, they've got you covered. Don't forget to check your wipers and battery, too. Swing by PT Tire and Service in Brandon for a spring refresh, ensuring your ride is safe and smooth all season long. Or call 920-346-TIRE to schedule an appointment. Your car will thank you.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. Did you know we do all kinds of metalwork? We offer a variety of decor available for purchase from other businesses. Designs range from holiday decor to sports to hobbies. Finished items can be wall hangings, outdoor garden decor, coffee tables, and so much more. If you are looking for address plaques, property signage, or awards plaques, King can make them. These are highly customized and durable products with your own street number, name, or event. A variety of fonts are available, and we can add our automotive-grade paint in a custom color, suitable for indoor or outdoor uses. Pricing varies. Call Joe Barnes at King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. Retail is changing, and it's changing fast. No matter where you are, what you do, or how you sell products to your customers, we're with you every step of the way to lay the groundwork for whatever lies ahead. Building trust through results, and our commitment to provide a customer-driven experience.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live streams. Catcher going to take a second here. PitchCom issue. We got a PitchCom issue already. See, look at that, Jeff.
Yep.
Oshkosh North uses a PitchCom. Jonas has not yet been to the plate yet today. The only one in either lineup that hasn't been to the dish. He will see his first pitch. He squares the bunt. He goes around.
No, he pulled back. He's checking down there.
No swing. I don't know if he got that back in time.
According to both umpires, he did.
He did. That's why I don't up. Well, that's why I don't up high school baseball.
It's hard up here again
Yeah.
to see that angle where he pulled it back because the umpire is blocking the plate.
Swing and a miss. 1-1. Hard swing from Buckholz, but well up and well outside was that pitch from Frank.
Smart pitch. Starts one with way low and then brings one up to the eyes. Too enticing to lay off.
In the dirt.
Wow.
2-1.
What a block there by Palmquist.
Hey, he's done a good job behind the plate. He's made a couple nice blocks so far today.
Not only was it in the dirt, but it was way outside. And it bounces here, and you're not used to that as a catcher.
I don't remember if Oshkosh North Field is turf. It might be.
They play at UW Field? Or at the UW Oshkosh Titans Field?
No, that's not turf either, though, there, I don't think. I don't think theirs is. 3-1, foul back, full count. If you Oshkosh North fans are in the YouTube live, well, let us know.
Yeah, we would like to know where they play, if the field is turf or not. And again, let us know who you're cheering for. Who's your favorite player here? Again, thanks for joining us here on the broadcast.
Ground to the short. Couple tough hops. Buckholz with some speed on the first. Nice pick over there at first base by Zach Kiffmeyer. Jackson Anderson and Kiffmeyer connect for a 6-3 ground out.
I was impressed with the smoke that he put on that throw.
It had some zip on her.
Jeez.
Definitely had some zip on her.
And Jonas runs well as well.
Jonas does indeed run well. That'll bring up Graham Gopal, Gopal struck out in his first at-bat. One down here. Warriors could really use some base runners. Nice pitch from Frank, finds his own. It's 0-1. Only 3 hits today in total, 2 for Oshkosh North and 1 for the Warriors. That one popped up. Catcher looks back, might hit the top of the building. Nope, going to get by it. It's 0-2.
The Spartans had a great first inning. Were able to time a couple of the combination hits there for.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
For in that first inning and scored.
Lined into right field. Right fielder again having some trouble finding it, but he makes the grab.
Yeah, let's say it's not textbook technique, but he's been able to get in and finish.
He's making a catch.
That's right.
Nonetheless, that's the way I look at it, but definitely not textbook, that's for sure.
Can't tell how. I mean, it was 15-mile-an-hour winds before. Let's see if it got an update because we don't have the flag to take a look at out there.
Richter flew out to said right fielder the last time. That was the one he had a little trouble with because it was tailing pretty badly. First pitch is high to Landon Richter. It's 1-0. Waupun, a pretty good on-base percentage team, and just haven't been able to get on base at all today so far. Frank has done a great job on the mound.
Again, I haven't seen enough of their games yet this year, but last year it was a team that it took them a little bit to get started. But once they got started, they were able to roll runs quite a bit towards the end of the last several innings.
2-0. Outside corner for the strike. It's 2-1. Nice pitch from Braden Frank. Anytime he's gotten down in the count, he's come back with a nice pitch that most of the time it's been clipping a corner. It hasn't been middle, and that one flying to right field again. Right fielder goes back on it, and again struggles with it with the wind, but makes the catch. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We head to the top half of the fourth inning with a 1-0 lead still for the Spartans of Oshkosh North. From the Gus, we'll be back after this.
Question. With 4 generations at the foundation of WDS, we've built a reliable client base and a passionate team to bring big-time experience, commitment, and satisfaction to your next project. Because we are built to build better.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Upgrade your comforted living space for 2025. Your living room should be a place of comfort and connection. A sectional provides the perfect blend of style and function, giving you plenty of seating for family, friends, and relaxation. For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving the Waupun area at prices you can afford. Visit us today at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices. Welcome back here to the Gus. First pitch in there to Chase Beam to number 10, I believe that was his palm. No, number 16, Braden Frank is up there. 1-1 is the count. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be hit to the right-hand side. It's going to tail foul. Good job again there, taking it where it's supposed to go, 1-2. Thanks again for joining us here on Jeff's live stream. Hope that you're going to enjoy this broadcast with us. Not sure what Chase Beam's pitch count is at there. 62. Here comes the pitch. Fastball fouls that one right back. Good job there elevating that fastball to see if you can get him to chase after it. He did, but he got a piece of it. Good hands by Braden Frank, the pitcher. Still with a one-run lead, trying to... That's going to be ball 2. Here comes Beam. Likes to work fast. Breaking ball stays high. Didn't come down enough. 3-2. Chase really wanted that pitch. But I would have to agree. I think it did hang up there a little bit. That's going to be fouled off to the right-hand side, out of play. Everybody giving chase, but couldn't get there. Justin's working tirelessly like we always do here with technology. It's so awesome when you have it, when it works. When it's not working, all you do is you start yanking out your hair. No, you're not allowed to swear. Not on air.
Jeff doesn't swear. He's too holy for that.
No. I went to Springs. Oh, no, wait, that wasn't me.
Ground ball to third, though. Nice pick by Krieger. How's that sound?
Good cover there, right?
Hey, thanks, yeah. Oh, it was going to connect. Oh.
She's still continuing to search for the signal. It'll find it, I think.
Should. Come on.
That pitch is in there for a ball. Just missed.
In there for a ball. I clicked the strike when you said in there. I was like, oh, it's a strike. Okay.
It was in the glove.
All right, let's see if we can get the lagging to stop now. Maybe. Hopefully.
Ball 2.
Nope, not yet.
In there for a strike. Good pitch there by Beam. That's going to be hit to the second baseman. That's going to go off the end of the glove of Richter. I think that's going to be an E4. He was in position there, tried to backhand it, just didn't get it. And the runner advances to first. Brings up the second baseman, Charlie Clark. I would move that other transmitter that's there.
That's
there
my
you
plan.
go. There you go.
Trying.
Base hit in the gap. Trying to track it down was Ferris. Boots that one. Throws coming in for Prawl, and all the runners are safe. Runner advances. I think you got to give Ferris an error there as well, as he had it in the glove. Yes, he did.
Oh, we'll wait to hear the official score. See, I like that. I'd say that was a single. Tough catch for Ferris over there.
It was a single, but it was an error on the throw. A runner advanced on the error. That's what I'm saying. It was a base hit. There is no doubt about it, but the runner advanced to third on the error. Because he should have been stopped at second easily. Beam throws over to first to try and keep the runner there so that they don't break up the double play opportunity. Pops that one up into the air for the bunt. Buckles trying to get back here. Couldn't get there. Lost it initially. You need his pitcher to try and help him out to tell him where it is. One and one.
Trying all different kinds of places here, folks. Get that camera back.
Beam. That one's going to be bunt. Runner advances on the catcher indifference, but that's still going to be a stolen base. Nobody uses that catcher's indifference at the high school level. Hit on the ground. Play there by Krieger, but he couldn't get the throw home. Infield hit.
Don't agree with that play. Get the out, because that runner was going to score. Krieger didn't have much of a chance on a play like that.
Yeah, but I don't know where he was going to go to get the out because there was no rotation. The second baseman didn't come over to cover first. So and his full momentum was going forward. I agree with you. I'm not disagreeing at all. Coach Hull's going to call a pitcher's conference. We'll step aside and we'll take it with him. We'll be back here on Jeff's live stream. You'll love.
Looking for something special in your child's education? The choices you make for your child today will impact their future forever. At CWC, we provide a Christ-centered education that shapes students academically, spiritually, and personally. From our exceptional elementary and middle schools to the academic rigor of life-enriching programs of our high school, CWC offers a place for students to grow and thrive. Our approach integrates faith into every subject, helping your child see the world through God's eyes. To learn more or schedule a visit, go to wearecwc.org.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk to you.
Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of SAM's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to SAM's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround.
I just noticed it.
There you go.
Welcome back here. Just missed a great play by Oshkosh North. Chase Beam tried. You can see it's still alive. That's why we keep that live camera over there in case we make those mistakes. It threw over to first and held the runner there. But this time in a third strike to get the third out. But after runner took off to second base with only one out, they try to throw him out. They do get him out, but then the run scores coming from third to get the third run in. So they got 2 runs on 3 hits and 1 error, and nobody left on after 3.5 complete. Your score is 3-0 Oshkosh North. We'll be back.
Livestock. Sam's has it covered. Trust Sam's for all your water needs. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it. Spring is here, and it's time for a tune-up at PT Tire and Service. Get your vehicle ready for those sunny drives with a thorough checkup. From oil changes and tire rotations to brake inspections and fluid top-offs, they've got you covered. Don't forget to check your wipers and battery, too. Swing by PT Tire and Service in Brandon for a spring refresh, ensuring your ride is safe and smooth all season long. Or call 920-346-TIRE to schedule an appointment. Your car will thank you.
Terry Holes and Ada Shun-Jones Realty is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy and sell homes.
It should be replaced. You got kind of a couple of them here.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live streams. Would you like me to replace it right away? Got one right here. We're going to do it.
No, it's working. I wouldn't touch it. Oh, I guess it is glitchy a little bit, yeah.
Got to switch to one. It's up to you, Jeff.
Bringing up here to bat now for the Waupun Warriors is going to be Logan Prawl.
I unplugged the wrong one.
Prawl reached his first time at bat on the walk. They tried a pickoff attempt, and he was able to get all the way to third on the throwing error by the pitcher. Fouls that one off. 1-1 for Logan Prawl. Still didn't make a difference out, Justin?
A little bit better, a little bit worse. I don't know.
That's all right. We'll keep it there.
Teresa Brockman, sorry, we were fixing some stuff up here. That's why we weren't able to get who was batting, but we'll make sure we continue to do that. That went in the dirt to Prawl. It's 2-1.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I announced Logan Prawl. Maybe I'm sure I missed it for Oshkosh because I was trying to help Justin get here. We'll do better. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. Hit well, but right at the center fielder to grab that for the out is Isaiah Jackson. Brings up that first out of the inning. Brings up Chase Beam. Beam, I believe, struck out looking. I don't have a book because we've been using electronics, and
yes,
I fell behind on my iPad, so I have to rely on my memory, which is not good. I wouldn't be doing that.
He did strike out looking.
Here's the pitch by Frank. Starts him out with a changeup a little bit high, swung over the top. Strike one, though. Here's the pitch into Beam. A little bit low, 1-1.
Just check Twitter. Frank done a really good job on the mound today. The 0-2 to Beam. Beam chops one foul. I think actually part of it, Jeff, is my cord I got plugged in here. Because it's even lagging on that one.
Could be.
That never happens, but that's never happened before with the new cord, so
No.
that aggravates me a little bit.
Yeah, so I guess you'll have to just unplug that, reset it. It's going to be hit to the third baseman, snags it. Beam couldn't get there on the good scoop by the first baseman. What a play.
Another good pick by Kiffmeyer, but a great play over at third.
See that on the instant replay.
Kinsvogel.
Wow.
Kinsvogel made a fantastic play over there. While we're sitting here, I'm going to do this right away.
Yep, we're going to give her a quick unplug here and get her plugged back in and see what happens if that helps reset our switcher.
I'll bring up Krieger. 2 outs. Krieger dropped third strike, struck out the last time he was up, tagged out by the catcher. Watches one low and away. Ball 1.
Warriors need to get some offense going right now here in the 4th inning. I know they still got a couple more innings, but they've got to show that they can touch Franks here, because if they don't, if they don't touch him here, he could possibly, I think he's done a good job of pitching here. He's got to have his pitch count under pretty good control.
51 or 52, I think I was one off.
Yeah, he's is in good shape.
54? I'm a couple off.
54 pitches, though. Here in the bottom of the 4th, he's on pace to finish the game.
Yeah. In a 2-0 count with Krieger. The Warriors have really not worked a lot of deep ball counts at all. And the one time they did it was a walk for Prowl. Prowl, whatever you want to. Kid, I'm going to beat you.
Don't say that on air.
4-pitch walk.
I think that's a good pick for the Packers. They got to shore up that offensive line.
I don't know about that. We took an offensive lineman last year.
Yeah, and
take something fancy and take a cornerback. Take a defensive back.
No.
We need a defensive back.
You can get those or a dime a dozen.
Well, Keyshawn Nixon can't play the corner. That one misses low and away. It's 1-0. He's a glorified punt returner. And like that one, Jeff, he is.
1-0.
Frank comes home, chopped down a line, foul.
Good stretch out there by Kiffmeyer.
He's made some really good plays over at first base today. He's
been solid athletes out
good
here that we've been watching here for Oshkosh.
100%. This Oshkosh team, again, as Coach Travis Hull said, you can't go off of their record. Got him looking. It's 1-2. I just said it was 1-2. Redeker 0 for 1 with a strikeout already today as well. Breaking ball, chopped foul.
Good job of protecting up there by Redeker.
Would have been close. It was up and in on a breaking ball. May have curved back into the zone a little bit.
When in doubt, you got to protect.
That little hazy late April night here in Wisconsin. And we've had a pretty good week of weather for baseball and softball until tonight.
Oh, huge lead over there.
Foul.
Fouls that one off.
Hard back. Krieger was moving on the pitch. It'll stay 1-2.
It's a good thing that Frank didn't check over there, because you could tell that was that one to me looked like that was going to be a takeoff.
I don't think Frank even looked at him, because he was gone in a hurry. They check on him this time.
He was a full step back from where he was the last time on that initial lead.
Back safely. Jeff, I'm going to say that unplugging and plugging in that cord kind of fixed our problem.
Okay, that's good.
Grounded and a high chopper. Going to be a tough play. Redeker's going to beat it out. Nobody going to say he got him. He must have kept his foot on the base.
Oh, the foot was on the bag there.
But another nice play by Kiffmeyer. 4-3 put out. No hits, 1 left on base, no errors. We head to the top of the 5th. 3-0 lead now after the big top of the 4th half inning for the Spartans. We'll be back after this from the Gus on Jeff's live stream.
Totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. Terry knows this area when it comes to real estate. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the greater Oakfield area. Or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holz Realtor.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include
the next euchre.
Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a...
Welcome back here on Jeff's live streams. Mason Krings squares the bunt, but pulls back. Doesn't matter. It's a strike for Chase Beam, who's 77 pitches into this thing. Am I right on Beam at least? I'm close, 80. Fell behind when I was fixing stuff. That one's up and away. 1-1. A 1-1 from Beam to Krings. Outside corner for a strike. Krings 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. Beam working out of the windup, comes home, gets him swinging once again. A foul tip into the mitt. Strike 3, and 1 up, 1 down. Probably what the Warriors need at this point, Jeff.
Yeah, I'm going to say exactly. They've got to get them 3 up, 3 down as much as possible. But this top of the order has done a fantastic job so far up against Chase Beam.
Jackson Anderson, the aforementioned top of the order, comes up. He is 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a ground out today. Watches ball 1 in the beads. It's 1-0.
So he's 0-2. 0 for 2.
0 for 2.
Yep.
Breaking ball well outside, or as the aforementioned Bob Euchre would say, just a bit outside. He tried the corner and missed. From one of the greatest baseball movies of all time.
I would say it was a very good movie.
And that one's inside. 3-0. That one was a little bit closer to the zone than the other one. Just too far inside for Jackson Anderson to cut a whiff on it. He stepped out, but it's a strike. It's 3-1. Armgus rung him up like
I don't know what he left him as a strikeout. I don't know what that's about. 3-1 is the count. He gets time this time. He didn't ask for time the last time.
No, he just stepped out.
I know, but Chase was already in his motion.
Roped in a left. Left fielder falls down and makes the grab. Trey Schmidt kind of got stuck in the outfield, which it probably is slippery out there. It's been a pretty rainy today, misty day, nasty, whatever you want to call it here in Wisconsin. Right?
Yeah,
That's
all
the easiest
day
way to
long
say
it's
it.
been
Yeah,
misty and rainy, and especially all afternoon.
It's been yucky. I like to call it yucky. Not pretty out here. Seems like April to me, more or less. First pitch, breaking ball, and a good one from Beam is in there for a strike. Caught Kiffmeyer looking. Kiffmeyer 1 for 2. Reached base twice today. Reached single and then an error in his first at-bat. Reached on an error in his first at-bat and scored also in that inning.
A little bit low there.
1-1. He is technically the winning run he had scored today. He calls time and steps out. That RBI was brought in by the man who's been on the mound dealing today, Braden Frank. So not only has he been good at the mound, he's been good on the plate.
Yeah, he has, and I was very impressed so far what I've seen from him. And Kiffmeyer's defense has been incredible.
That one right on the outside corner. They call that right on the block for a strike. It's 1-2. The 1-2 home. Outside corner checks his swing. It's 2-2.
Chase pushing it out just a little bit further, see if he can get him to chase. Did not.
Kiffmeyer thought about it, but took about a quarter swing, if anything. And here comes the 2-2. Breaking ball, grounded through the 4-3 hole for a base hit for Kiffmeyer. He's 2 for 3 on the day. Finds that little 4-3 hole, just like the 5-6 hole, you know. Pretty common. You see a lot of ground balls go through those two places.
Again, he takes the pitch where it was pitched. Beam has been on the outside edge this entire at-bat against Kiffmeyer. And Kiffmeyer was able to slap it with good contact between the first baseman and the second baseman. Krieger dove for it, but just could not get a hold of it.
Checking on the runner, back safely. Palmquist 0 for 2 with the strikeout and a flyout today. Not the greatest today from Palmquist, but he's had a good game behind the dish. That one up and away. It's 1-0. Beam reaching the end of his day. He's had about 95 pitches now. I think it's 105 they can face up to, if I remember correctly. Outside corner for a strike, and it didn't sound like they liked it over on the Oshkosh north side. Been a consistent call all night, though. Anything that's been anywhere near the outside corner, Andy Arm gets called out. I don't care how. If you're consistent with it, you're consistent with it. Check on the runner. He's back safely.
That's all you can ever ask for from any time you're an athlete. That's all you ask from your umpires, your referees, your officials, is just call it consistently.
And now I think you're getting an argument here from Oshkosh North's coach about this possibly being a balk.
It's not set for 1 minute is what he is, or 1 second is what he's saying, and that's just what you have to do.
And that is not the rule. It is not 1 second. It's a visible pause. I was told this by an umpire. It's not a full second. It's just a visible pause.
In high school baseball,
it's a visible
been
pause.
1 second.
That's you're technical, but the rule book says a visible pause. Because I've asked about it because I wanted to know. Because I feel like that is one of the more gray areas about any sport is a balk.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times I can sit there and, like in the Turner game, I thought there was a couple balks that weren't called. That one fouled off. It'll be 1 and 2. It makes you wonder the truthful definition of a balk.
Sorry about that. Grab my
1-2.
water.
Outside corner, runner steals the base. They're not worried about him, are the Warriors. It's 2 and 2. Warriors kind of at the point where one more run really doesn't make terribly much of a difference for them. They got to score 4 no matter what. That one off the end of the bat going to go foul. Krieger knocks it down over at first, but just on the opposite side of the bag. It'll stay 2 and 2.
So it's really been interesting to me, Justin. The first half, first inning there, they were pulling everything. Everything was pulled to the third baseman.
And normally your timing gets better as the game goes throughout. Now they're late on everything. Beam gets a half swing, but he fouls it off.
It could be the fact that that Chase is also doing a much better job of finding that outside edge. And has just been staying out there, where in that first inning there he was trying to find the strike zone and was putting his stuff over the top, over the plate and a little bit inside. But right now everything has been to the right-hand side.
Fouled off again.
And we also talked about that first inning. It did not look like Chase had cranked up the full speed either as well, compared to where he's at right now.
Oh, I didn't even know you could put righties and lefties in on this thing. I was messing with stuff. I didn't mean to bump stuff. The 2-2. Once again, that one misses high, and all of a sudden it's full. This could, at the point, almost be the last batter for Chase Beam.
Yeah, it could be.
Because I think I'm 4 pitches behind him. This should be 102, will be 103. Another foul ball. So most likely the end of the day for Chase Beam. I don't know where they go next. Because if they do end up coming back and winning, you're going to have pitchers. That one popped up. Second baseman ranges back on a right fielder, comes in and makes the grab, and that's the right play for Brennan Redeker to make that play, calling off the second baseman.
Yeah, good communication out there between the first or second baseman and the right fielder to get the out.
One hit, no runs, no errors, and one left on. We'll come back here with the bottom of the fifth. Warriors down 3-0 after 4.5. Back at the Gus after this.
Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options. Appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
The Rock Golf Club combines a great golf experience with the unmatched beauty of the Waupun landscape. Originally built in 1927, many of the holes on the front nine play as they were initially designed. Our seamless integration of friendly service and gorgeous natural surroundings is what will bring you back over and over. Bridges at the Rock is the perfect way to end your round. Join us for a relaxing atmosphere in a beautiful setting. Go online today and make a reservation. Better yet, swing out to the Bridges for a bite and a beverage. The Rock Golf Club, 700 County Park Road, Waupun, or call 920-324-2621.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion. Sam's Well Drilling focus.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live streams. Look into that Warriors dugout. Can see Coach Travis all talking up there on the right on the edge, talking to some players. I think we had a bullpen player out there. Landon Richter's out there warming up. Jeff and Larson warmed up earlier. So 3-0 here after 4.5. Brian Ferris to lead things off for the Warriors. They need to get things rolling here.
We talked about in the pregame, their offense is prolific. They have a great offense, or at least so far they have. They have not demonstrated it yet in this game.
No, and they have a prolific on-base percentage. To me, that's the biggest thing, and they have not gotten on base at all today.
Yeah, I think they've had 4 runners on base,
and they've had
couple of walks,
3 runners. They left 3 on base. They've had 1 hit.
Yeah, I mean that's just crazy. But that also talks about how Braden Franks has been throwing Frank has thrown on the mound so far. Not sure where that one missed.
Blowing inside is what I thought. 1-0 from Frank, who's been fantastic today. High to Ferris. Ferris singled in his first at-bat. He's got the lone hit for the Warriors, an infield single. They have not made hard contact either today at all.
No, that was a double bouncer to the shortstop.
Yeah. Outside corner for a strike. We had a couple line drives that were foul and a fly ball that was hit hard, but everything other than that really hasn't been hit terribly hard for the Warriors.
And Frank has been efficient on the mound.
Ferris smokes one, and there's your hard hit single down the left field line. He'll round hard, but he'll stay at first. Ferris moves the 2-for-2 on the day. A hard hit ball by Brian Ferris.
Maybe they'll get things rolling right now.
Bottom of the order trying to get things rolling. Trey Schmidt will come up now. Maybe trying to get to Frank here and get him out of the game. $65, $66? Yeah. Frank's done a pretty good job today trying to keep everything. I mean, he's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, and when he was in bad counts, Schmidt hammers one very high out to right field. Right fielder struggling with it again. Coming in on it. It's going to fall.
Yep, he did not see it at all. Lost it in the lights.
Base hit. He's had trouble out there in right field today.
Second baseman could not see it either.
Yep.
He put his arms up right away saying, I cannot see the ball.
Andrew Brockman's been struggling out in right field today, just being able to, with the wind and everything, being able to find the ball. And back-to-back unconventional singles for the Warriors, but
Hey, they're
they got
on
two
base.
runners on, and the tying run comes to the plate in the form of Jonas Buchholz, and first baseman weigh in expecting Buchholz to bunt. He squared the bunt with nobody on base the first time he was up. Jonas has good wheels.
Yeah, that's one of the things that is a hallmark of this Warriors team is the team speed that they have.
Buchholz lays down a good one to the pitcher. Pitcher on the first. A wild throw. Ferris is going to score. They're going to send it. They're going to hold him at third. They thought they were going to send it, but now you're tying run. I think Buchholz might have beat that out anyways.
I think he did too. I was surprised though he dove. He didn't really need to, especially with a throw coming up the line. But he wouldn't have seen it coming up the line because he was in his dive. But he did a good job of getting up to his feet. I don't know what you saw there on the instant replay.
I didn't get click in time. I was trying to get my book correct.
Hit instant replay, then your book.
The play wasn't over when I started doing the book. Well, 3-1. Now the Warriors. Gopal squares the bunt. It's a strike anyways, I believe. It's 0-1. But hey, the Warriors got something rolling here, Jeff. Nobody out, two runners on.
I don't know that they give. Did they give Jonas a base hit?
Sack bunt with an error.
Sack bunt, yeah. Yep. Okay.
I think he would have been safe, but it was still a sack bunt play.
It was too close to make the call.
And we're going to have a courtesy runner here.
For Jonas because he's the catcher.
That will be, I got to click the guy.
Number 12 coming in.
Now I got to remember how to do it. Miscellaneous? Nope. I don't remember how to do it. Whatever.
I think there's a courtesy runner that.
I know. Pinch runner, courtesy runner. There we go. Dirksen? Dirksen comes in to run in the 0-1 count. 3-1 now. Warriors still threatening here, tying run on second base. And landed Dirksen in the form of Jonas Buchholz. And the pitch in the dirt outside.
What a block again.
Yeah, that was a fantastic block. Palmquist has done a fantastic job behind the plate for this team today. Trey Schmidt, the runner on third. A little conversation with the shortstop from Frank. Trying to settle him down most likely a little bit. 1-1. Home to Gopal and inside, it's 2-1.
Just as we were talking about, and I shouldn't have doubted. Again, it's late innings of the game, and this is where they get things rolling here for the Waupun Warriors. And all of a sudden, they've got guys on base with nobody out.
Landon Richter will wait on deck, and in the dirt again, it's 3-1. 3 straight balls from Frank. Maybe they rattled him a little bit, Jeff.
Maybe because so far he hasn't been able to find the strike zone.
And he really hasn't been rattled at all today. Anytime he got into a 2-0 count, he threw 2 straight strikes right after it. He comes home, misses high, ball 4. Bases loaded, nobody out, and the lead run now on first base. And that'll bring up Landon Richter, who's 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts. And, of course, your slow burn walk coming from Oshkosh Norris coach. We will step aside as we'll have a mound visit from the Gus. We'll be back after this on Jeff's live streams.
Providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of SAM's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to SAM's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, SAM's has it covered. Trust SAM's for all your water needs. SAM's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live stream. Can see the Warriors dugout. Everybody up on the railing, trying to get things ready and go. Cheering for the guys. We got Landon Richter coming up. Bases juiced. Nobody out. Frank's still on the mound after the mound visit. He comes home with the first pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
So a betting coach walked out there and said, hey, just relax. Trust your defense. We're okay here. You still got a 2-run lead. Doesn't matter how many runners are on the bases. Trust your defense. We'll get those outs for you. Just throw strikes.
Warriors dugout getting fired up. Grounded to third. Tough hop. Can't get there. He's going to get there in time. got him on the tag, but the run will score on 1 out, and all of a sudden, it's a 1-run game. The Warriors dugout didn't really seem to like the call, but I think he got him on the tag.
Replay there on
I
that?
was showing the Warriors dugout a little bit late. So we got a chopper and a fielder's choice, if I can find the button.
Yeah, it would have been nice to help Travis out there to see what we saw there on the instant replay as he's having a conversation with Randy Armga behind the plate.
Safe fielder's choice. Where's the button? There we go.
1 down, but a runner scored. It's now a 1-run game, 3-2. Logan Paul coming up. He's been on twice. I believe he reached both times on a walk.
Oh.
Frank steps off.
Rattled him a little bit. Trying to slow things down again is Frank.
Catcher's going to go out and have a conversation with him.
Trying to just relax him again, and probably a guy you want coming up for the Warriors, Logan Paul.
Absolutely. Again, as I said, he's been on base twice. I believe, right? Both times I walk. Oh, he did. Okay.
0 for 1 with a walk and a flyout.
Okay.
But senior leader and a guy you want at the plate. Junior leader. And pass ball. Runner going to move on to third. Runner going to move up to second. Catcher, who's been really good today, probably should have had that one. Both runners move up, Jeff.
I know.
All of a sudden, 1-0. The lead run at second base. 1 out. Infield in, actually, here for Oshkosh North.
Is that Gopalin that was over at third?
It is Gopalin at third. That one a little bit high. It's 2-0.
It's a good heads-up play there by Gopalin. Good speed, again, as we've talked about. That is one of the hallmarks of this program as well. Good team speed.
Had a good secondary lead, which gave him the ability. The ball did not get terribly far away from Palmquist behind the plate.
No, and it just because he had dropped to his knees was enough for Gopalin to steal the base.
Brawl calls time. Wants a little bit of to get him to relax a little bit. They're going to intentionally walk him. They're going to walk Brawl to get the chase beam, Jeff.
That is a mistake, if you ask me.
Well, it's a force-out thing. You're trying to get the double play. Corners are in.
I understand what he's
I get what they're trying to do, but
right.
May not be the guy you want to walk into if you're a Spartans fan. First pitch is low for a ball. It's 1-0. Warriors dugout clapping it up on their feet on the railing once again, ready to go. Ready for Beam to pop one into play here and tie this thing up, at least. That one's hammered, center field, tailing away from the center fielder. It's going to get down. It's going to score 2 at least. Runner around third. And Beam almost ran Prowl off the base. Throw goes into third. Prowl's going to be out. But 2 runs will score. And the Warriors lead 4-3, Jeff.
I'm kind of surprised that Logan Paul got hung up there. I don't know what he was looking at because you can see that was gapped the whole way. There was no way that was going to be run down. I know. I mean, with his speed, he should have actually probably scored on that hit. Well, the Waupun Warriors have now taken the lead 4-2 or to 3-4.
But a double for Beam, and a 2 RBI double, and now he wrote 4-4 on the board. But it is 4-3. The Warriors take the lead in the bottom of the 5th inning, and Jake Rieger coming up still with runner in scoring position and 2 outs.
0-1 is the count to Krieger. Jeez, that's a gutsy play. Frank almost threw that one out in the outfield. Their shortstop wasn't even there.
Their late inning heroics again from the Warriors. Per usual. Had it last year in the Kevin DeBoer Classic as well. That one almost clips Krieger. It's 1-1. Is it 1-1?
I believe it's 1-1.
Okay, I thought I must have missed the first pitch. I saw the pickoff.
Here's the pitch.
That one popped up out of play. It'll be 1-2. 82. We're pretty close. I'm sure I missed probably 2, I would say. YouTube chatter. Sandy DeMond, great job, bud. Yep, a double for Chase Beam. That one roped into center field, tailing from the center fielder. Nice catch out in center field. Good play by Isaiah Jackson. That ball just kept tailing on a hard hit ball by Jake Krieger, but the damage was done. The Warriors score 4. We head to the top half of the 6th inning. The score has flipped, 4-3 Warriors. After 5, we'll be back after this.
Terry Holes and Ada Shun-Jones Realty is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy and sell homes and properties totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. Terry knows this area when it comes to real estate. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the greater Oakfield area. Or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holes Realtor.
Born from a single project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. The cold storage industry is experiencing high demand and low capacity. WDS is building goodwill from the ground up through customized solutions. WDS is committed to outservice the competition and overdeliver for customers. A client-driven experience without question. Today, we're driven to be better in order to build better.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live stream. The script has flipped. The Warriors get the runs they need in the bottom of the 5th inning and find a way. Landon Richter to come in and pitch now after Beam got to the pitch limit. He will catch. Dirksen will move to second base, and Buchholz will come out.
Yeah, it was a great hit there by Chase Beam. We were all sitting here before when they said we're going to intentionally walk Prawl to get to Beam. We're sitting here going, that is a huge mistake.
We all laughed.
Yeah.
And that ball was smoked.
Sometimes I get, again, what they were trying to do to try and set up the force, but boy, they did not do enough research to make sure that they understood how the hitting was taking place here for the Warriors.
Bullpen action over in the Oshkosh North Spartans bullpen. I can't see a number that's way too far away. There is binoculars up here if somebody wants to take the binoculars and take a look.
Good if I turn the lights on.
I would have to move stuff, but yeah.
Do you need him on?
That one misses away. I just have to open that window so I don't get a glare. That's all I'd have to do. Yes.
Did you throw that clamp in front of him?
Where? Oh, I put that there a long time ago. I didn't mean to. I think that I set that there right away. Richter missed. Again, it's 2-0. The Braden Frank, who has really had a good day today until that last inning on the mound. Richter finds the bottom of the knees for a strike. It's 2-1. Frank single and RBI in his first at-bat and a ground out in his second one. Missed high, 3-1. No. Richter winds and fires in the 3-1 count. That one lined in the left center field. Ferris moves over, makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Good start for Landon Richter on the mound.
I thought that ball was smoked pretty well as well.
Yeah, that was a hard hit ball, too. Not much you can really say there. And it kind of tailed towards Bryant Ferris as well.
But he did a nice job of getting on his horse right away. Both of these center fielders have. And you can tell it is wet out there because you can see where the players are standing there. You can see their mark. So that's telling you that that's kind of damp out there.
Nice breaking ball to start from Richter. Clips the inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Richter wants to chat with Bean. Calls him out. Stepped off. Jeff, we'll give you what do we got going on tomorrow?
Tomorrow we've got we got a doubleheader that we're going to be covering for softball over at Jerry Meadema Softball Complex, as the Beloit Turner girls softball team, or the Turner softball team, is coming up to play. And then at noon we also will be covering the Waupun Warriors here should they win here at the Gus. They currently have the lead. And then we will also, should they win that game, we'll cover that game at 5:30 as well. So we've got jam-packed again. We've got 4 games on the schedule.
Outside corner for a strike. It's 1-2. Nice
Good
pitch.
job there by Chase Beam to frame that one as well.
And in the outside corner has been consistently called all day. Both pitchers have been working it. Chopped foul towards Gopalin. It'll stay 1-2.
Beam wanted that to the outside, but it came right back over the middle of the plate.
And honestly, I believe Andrew Brockman kind of thought it was going to be the outside, just the way he swung at it. One of those where he was just trying to stay alive. The 1-2 popped up on the breaking ball, and Richter will make the grab. You normally don't want your pitcher to make that play, but he'll make the grab nonetheless.
I think it depends on also, Richter is your second baseman, right?
Yep,
so that's
he's a good fielder.
That's a normal play. But you do have some, and I'm not saying anything, obviously, Chase can do the play as well, but typically if you're a catcher and you're going to pitch, you don't really want your pitcher then to field the ball.
That'll bring up Charlie Clark. He watches the first pitch ball. Clark is 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout so far today. Swing and a miss. Nice off-speed pitch from Richter. Out in front on that one was Clark. The 1-1 pitch. 2 down here. Grounded. Third, Gopalin comes up with it on the run. Throws on the first in time. A 5-3 put out the end of the inning. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors.
Replay so we can see that again.
No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning, and you know what? The Warriors, they got something rolling in the bottom of the 5th. Let's see if they can continue in the bottom of the 6th. We'll be back from the Gus after this.
Years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store and runner-up for best furniture store in the Fond du Lac area. Whether you're looking to update your living room, find the perfect mattresses, or treat yourself in one of our relaxing massage chairs, we've got it all to take care of you. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Spring is here, and it's time for a tune-up at PT Tire and Service. Get your vehicle ready for those sunny drives with a thorough checkup. From oil changes and tire rotations to brake inspections and fluid top-offs, they've got you covered. Don't forget to check your wipers and battery, too. Swing by PT Tire and Service in Brandon for a spring refresh, ensuring your ride is safe and smooth all season long. Or call 920-346-TIRE to schedule an appointment. Your car will thank you.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome back to the Gus. Warriors dugout fired up after the 5th inning and the top half of the 6th where they went 3 up, 3 down. It'll bring up Brennan Redeker. New pitcher on the mound is Keegan Kinsvogel. Frank moves to third. First pitch to Redeker is in the dirt for ball 1.
Waupun really fired up. We can hear them way up here.
I'm going to show you into the dugout before the pitch. They're excited. Redeker, kind of a half swing, didn't fully commit swings. It's 1-1. That Warriors team is fired up in the dugout right now, huh, Jeff?
Yep, they are.
Redeker smokes one in the center field. And it was basically in the left center field, but the ball tailed so hard it almost ended up in center. But a base hit for Brennan Redeker.
That was a mistake by number 3. I can't see it on
Keegan Kinsvogel.
Thank you, Kinsvogel, who threw a curveball that hung right there, and Redeker did a great job there of staying on top of it.
Ryan Ferris will come up. Ferris 2 for 2 in the day with 2 singles. He's had a good day at the plate. First one to Ferris, squares the bunt. That one's way outside. They thought about a snap throw to first, not in time. It's 1-0. Wouldn't have had time to get Redeker. Redeker was back pretty quickly. So 1-0 to Ferris. Ferris been the hardest out for the Warriors today. He pops one up in the infield. Second baseman ranges over, and it's tailing really hard on him, and he makes the grab. It's been a struggle at second base or in the outfield today from right fielders and the second baseman to be able to find anything because the ball's tailing so much.
Yeah, and I can't believe that the lighting is that bad. It's always been fantastic out here, so I'm just not sure if they're not seeing it come off the bat and then not adjusting for that 15-mile-an-hour wind that's blowing directly out of the north.
I think that's the problem is the wind's blowing so hard that it's hard to see. First pitch is a ball in the dirt to Trey Schmidt. Schmidt 1 for 2 with a single and a fly out. Scored and got a hit in his last at-bat in that big 5th inning for the Warriors.
Once again, Palmquist did a fantastic job behind the plate to keep that thing in front of him.
It's been very good so far behind the plate today. And kind of one of those little half swings that one in the dirt from Schmidt. It's a 1-1. Couple swings that the Warriors haven't fully committed on in this inning so far. That being said, when Redeker took that swing, he pieced one up to center field right after it. Check on the runner at Redeker at first. He's back safely in plenty of time.
Did they change the rule? I thought the rule was they were not allowed to step out of the box.
For what?
The batters. They're trying to speed things up. I thought that the rule was you could not step out of the box.
I don't know.
Completely. I mean, you can have 1 foot out, but I don't think you're allowed to have the full thing like right here. I thought the WIA did that as well because that was one of the complaints about baseball was taking so long.
That one fouled back into the netting. It is 1-2.
Maybe I'm wrong. I thought that was one of the rules, but
it's an anomaly. Coming home, runner goes, ball, and he's in there. Redeker steals the base.
That was a great jump by Redeker and a fantastic job of staying on the base, timing it. Obviously, he knows the field. There are so many people on a stolen base that'll overslide that.
2-2 here. With 1 out, runner on second base is Redeker. Schmidt trying to get an insurance run, or assurance run as they call it. Depends on who you talk to, and Schmidt's going to wear one. A breaking ball that didn't snap. Hit him right in the back.
Exactly what you need to do. You see a lot of people trying to dive out of it here, and I know that it's going to sting, especially on a chilly day, but you wear it. Help out your team.
You're happy to wear the breaking ball in the back rather than the pass ball. This will bring up Landon Dirksen in Buckholz's spot. It didn't change that for me automatically, but Dirksen yet to have an at-bat today. He came in and ran for Buckholz and scored at what is the winning run right now, Jeff.
With only one out, runners at first and second, a chance for Dirksen right here.
First pitch to Dirksen is well outside. It's 1-0. On deck, the top of the order, Graham Gopalin waits. Kinsvogel checks on the runner at first, and back safely is Trey Schmidt. Good catch over there by Kiffmeyer. That one was a little bit high.
I just don't understand that. I don't know what the purpose is.
Yeah,
he's not the lead runner, and that is a gutsy play. If you miss that, you're scoring a run potentially.
Nice stop behind the plate by Palmquist again. That one missed badly outside. It's 2-0. And, of course, after this, I'm going to have to find my keys in this whole mess I got up here. I didn't feel them in my pocket, Jeff. That's why I got worried. That one missed well outside again. Palmquist with another stop behind the plate. It's 3-0.
Rediker with a huge secondary again.
Warriors dugout is fired up once again. The 3-0 coming. Gopalin waits on deck and in the dirt again, and a 4-pitch walk. After beaming Trey Schmidt, a 4-pitch walk brings up the top of the order, and Graham Gopalin, who's 0 for 2 with a walk so far today, and a quick mound visit coming. Jeff, the Warriors in back-to-back innings have gotten the bases loaded.
Yeah, again, late inning heroics here for the Warriors. Again, they just have a never-say-die mentality and are just out there constantly battling.
Seeing at the dugout, they're pretty fired up. They're sitting on Beam sitting on the fence there, and I mean, what can you say about this team? You talk about a resiliency type thing. You're down 3-0. You haven't really been able to get any runners going. You get everything going in the 5th and the 6th.
Yeah, again, it's just it's something that is just in the DNA of this Waupun Warriors program. It's a never say die, never quit, with no panic ever. I mean, we're sitting up here panicking. I'm panicking. They're down 3-0, and I'm going, okay, turn out the lights and look at what happens. They push 4 across.
Yeah, you had a pitcher on the mound who has been fantastic all day, and all of a sudden you run him out in 1 inning, and you got things rolling again with 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th.
And you chased him with pitches left.
Outside corner and a nice pitch there from Kinsvogel. Strike to Gopalin.
Once again, I'm betting Coach just said, just throw strikes. Don't walk. None of these free passes.
Next pitch to Gopalin. Swings and misses. Another good stop by Palmquist. What can you say? That guy's putting his body on the line to knock everything down.
He's got a throw. He's got a caught stealing as well.
I mean, everything that's been low and outside has been knocked down. He does a good job of getting his body low enough to the ground, too, where everything stays within that 2-foot radius of him, too. Kinsvogel in an 0-2 count with Gopalin. Comes set. Comes home. Breaking ball. Got him swinging. Nice pitch from Kinsvogel.
That is huge to take out the leadoff hitter for the Warriors.
A beautiful pitch. Gopalin was fooled. He was way out in front of that.
That entire pitch sequence, Graham was struggling.
And that'll bring up Landon Richter, who has flew out twice and struck out. Or heading to a fielder's choice, actually. And that one gets by him. Runner's going to score. Finally, one gets past Palmquist on one that was in the dirt.
Very first one, I think, that we've seen roll back to the screen. And now the Warriors got that insurance run, and it's now 5-3. Yeah, I mean, he just
Nothing had gotten by him yet this inning, but everything was in the dirt for a pretty good while. Something had to get by him at one point, and that one's low again. It's 2-0. (5-3) now for the Warriors. They got that one extra run they needed. Comes home to Richter. Outside corner, it's a strike. 2-1. Two and one, two outs. Runners on second and third. Warriors still threatening. Schmidt on third. Dirksen on second base. Comes home outside, 3-1. A walk would bring up Prahl once again, who got intentionally walked the last time he was up. In the dirt.
Draws the walk.
Walks him. And not a guy you want coming up again. In that is another one of those situations. Prahl comes up. So 2 down, bases loaded here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Warriors threatening to pop on some more runs and kind of blow this thing open, Jeff.
I would think that this would be a situation where Oshkosh has to get the out.
That
That's
one
going to
gets
get
by
away.
him. Coming
Late
home.
start, and he gets
Get a
in.
score. And dropping his helmet and falling down over there was Richter, but he still gets to second base.
Boy, I don't know what Trey Schmidt was thinking there, but he definitely got a late start.
He froze because he thought that Palmquist was going to get to it much faster and did not get to it very quickly, and the run scores, and it's 6-3. So back-to-back runs scoring on wild pitches.
Yeah, but still with a good secondary, you should be able to beat the pitcher no matter what. So anything that squirts away from the catcher should be an automatic run scored. So, again, yes, they scored the run. Yes, they're up by 3, but I think that that's an area that they would probably want to have that conversation about.
So 2-0, 2 down.
A couple of what I think are base running mistakes. That one of them was Logan Prahl. That one was the punish for that one. They got the out there. They also had a throw out over there over on, I believe that was on Dirksen that got thrown out over at third.
Oh, sorry, I forgot which one it was too. I didn't have to really think about that. Go back into it. That's too far back for me to remember. My book don't tell me that because I don't have the option to look right away. That one low and away again. Another 3-ball count, and you're in danger of walking the bases loaded to the ever dangerous Chase Bean. Yeah, 3-0, 2 outs. Prahl probably taking all the way here. Outside corner for a strike. It's 3-1. Still kind of weary about what you're swinging at this point.
Yeah.
In this 3-1 count, I mean, you probably have instructions for a split-the-plate pitch. Inside corner for a strike. It runs it full. Prahl thought it was ball 4.
I'm not going to disagree. He had toes to the front of the box right there.
All right, full count, 2 outs. The payoff pitch coming home from Kinsvogel. Outside, ball 4.
Loads the bases once again with Chase Beam coming up.
And saving a run once again was Palmquist because that ball was in the dirt and way outside, and he dove and made the catch.
New pitcher coming in here. We'll step aside and we'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Justin Schwartzmiller here on Jeff's Live Streams.
Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special. Friday and Saturday is fish fry. Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options: appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Is your child ready for life? At Central Wisconsin Christian, we equip students not only with an exceptional education, but also with the spiritual foundation they need to navigate today's world with confidence and faith. Our graduates are prepared for life, academically, personally, and spiritually. Discover what makes Central Wisconsin Christian different. Call us at 920-324-4233 or visit us online at wearecwc.org. Central Wisconsin Christian, preparing students for life and eternity.
Terry Holes and Ada Shunjones Realty is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy and sell homes and properties totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. Terry knows this area when it comes to real estate. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the greater Oakfield area, or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holes Realtor.
Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of Sam's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to Sam's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, Sam's has it covered. Trust Sam's for all your water needs. Sam's Well Drilling.
Welcome back here to the Gus. Chase Beam up to bat, bases loaded here. The Waupun Warriors with 2 outs. Once again, an opportunity here for Chase. He's already got 2 RBIs on that last time that he crunched it out in right center.
Charlie Clark in the pitch. First one misses for a ball. That'll move Kinsvogel over to second base. Kinsvogel struggled a little bit with his command, and that's why he got yanked.
Well, only 1 hit, and the Warriors scored
2 runs.
2 runs, and they got bases loaded. Big cut right there by Chase Beam.
Yeah, he wanted to do exactly what he did in the last at-bat right there. So, 1-1, 2 down, bases loaded. Wants another sign, does Clark on the mound. He gets it. He's ready. He comes home. Outside corner, strike 2. And to be honest, I mean, again,
that is.
You got to be ready for it because it's been that way all day long.
Yep.
You got to swing at it.
1-2.
Beam 1 for 3 with that double, that 2 RBI double. Breaking ball and a good one from Clark. Got him swinging. So, bases loaded. They left them stranded. The 7 runners now the Warriors have left stranded today. 2 runs on 1 hit. 2 errors and 3 left on base. We'll be back after these messages from the Gus on Jeff's live streams. We head to the top of the 7th. Richter trying to knock things down here. 6-3 Warriors. We'll be back after this.
Well worth it.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class building and canopies. Steel King canopies are a well-known and respected product. We design, fabricate, and contract installation for C-stores, fleets, entryways, restaurants, and more. Steel canopies serve a variety of purposes, including advertising or signage, control access, sheltering an entrance or loading area, support of lighting systems, and weather protection for people, equipment, or outdoor storage. King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located.
If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk to you.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nation.
Don't know. I haven't done any.
Yeah.
We've done 3 or 4, from what I remember. I've done
Right.
1 for sure.
Okay.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live streams. Landon Richter coming in to close things down for a 6-out save. And it'll bring up Isaiah Jackson, the center fielder, who's 1 for 2 with a fly out and a single so far today. The Warriors with the big 5th and 6th inning. He scores 6 runs, and it's 6-3. Beam with 2 RBIs on a double. He'll finish 1 for 4 today with a double and 7 strikeouts on the mound. Landon Richter trying to close things down here. First pitch from Richter, outside corner for a strike.
Stick with us here. We will get interviews here at the end of the game here. We were just talking about who we're going to talk to. So far, it looks like we're going to have a conversation with Brian Ferris.
Hard hit ball to Prowl, a tough play. Got Jackson in time.
That's 1 down, so we'll get Justin ready to start. He can take his iPad with him, and he can head down and take the microphone, and I can run things here. He can still call it.
I'll switch to this.
Yeah, I know.
I gotta turn it on. Gotta turn that on, too. Richter winds and fires, and just a bit outside. Tried the corner and missed. It's 1-0.
You got to keep your mouth close to it.
I
You can't
got it.
turn your head away.
You can just turn it up a little more.
How am I supposed to know when you're turning your head away?
I'm going to hold
That's
this
how
up
it
to your
sounds.
mouth. The 1-0.
In their first strike.
Split the plate. I think we're going to have a new hitter on deck as well. It'll be number 19 that'll come in. I'll have to wait and see to change that. Nice breaking ball from Richter. Froze the batter, Mason Feeble. It's 1-2. 1-2, 1 out. Comes home. Outside. For ball 2, it's 2-2. Richter yet to get a strikeout on the mound so far. See if he can get one here. In relief. And he got him swinging.
Looks like we got a new batter coming up, too, number 19.
Well, let me click. There we go. Ty Karpowitz will come up.
I'll let you head down, Justin,
All
so
right.
we can grab those players right away.
I'm going to turn this off.
Test it once you get down there. Okay. We'll use the home plate camera here. I'll zoom in. Because I don't want to mess with it. Trying to get the new hitter coming in here. Number 19. Justin's got the scorebook. First pitch in there for a ball. That's in there for a strike. 1-1 with 2 down. Landon Richter did a nice job coming in here in relief of Chase Beam. Hit on the ground to the third baseman. Fair ball picked up, fires across the diamond. A good stretch over there by Jake Krieger to get the out from Gopalin over to get the final out. And that's going to do it here for the Waupun Warriors to get the victory. 6-3 over the Oshkosh North Spartans. Stick around here as we're going to try and get some interviews here with Justin.
Oshkosh will be playing at
We'll be back.
Field tomorrow at noon. Waupun will play here at
Jeffrey, can you hear me? I'm
general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. Retail is changing, and it's changing fast. No matter where you are, what you do, or how you sell products to your customers, we're with you every step of the way to lay the groundwork for whatever lies ahead. Building trust through results, and our commitment to provide a customer-driven experience without question. With 4 generations at the foundation of WDS, we've built a reliable client base and a passionate team to bring big-time experience, commitment, and satisfaction to your next project. Because we are built to build better.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you should trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture, 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhaeg Furniture.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotate.
Welcome back here, Justin. We missed that whole thing. Ads were running the whole time that we were sitting here talking because for some reason the main button switched. But here comes the players, and you can talk about definitely all that stuff that you were talking about before.
Yeah, Landon Richter in relief with 16 strikes out of 24 pitches, gets it done. And the guy coming up here, Brian Ferris, was yelling at me in the first couple games that he had this year that he was struggling a little bit at the plate, but hit a couple hard balls today and got it done. You went 2 for 3.
Yeah, just kind of sat back, just got to focus on just hitting line drives, getting a good mentality up there. Start of the year, like he said, wasn't starting too good. Had to battle back and starting to do good now.
What does it mean as a senior in this Kevin DeBoer Classic? And we talk about before the game how much he meant to Waupun baseball. But the chance, you guys keep rolling. You'll take on Turner tomorrow.
For 4 years, luckily I've been on varsity all 4, so, I've gotten to play in this tournament every year. And just the atmosphere here, just love it. Just bring here for Kevin, everything. The fans bring it, love it. Boys are buzzing too, so love it.
Got a player of the game chain going on here?
It's an interview chain. It started out as a home run chain, but sadly we only do have one home run this year by Landon Potratz. Inside the park or 2 by Graham Gopal, so that's good.
Congratulations on a big win. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Chase, good start on the mound, 7 strikeouts. Obviously, probably would have wanted to go longer today, but 2-run double and sealed it for you guys.
Yeah, I was feeling good on the mound. I came in the dugout and I asked what I was at. They said 101, but my arm definitely does not feel like it. It might be the adrenaline of just an exciting game, but I was just really feeling good out there.
Late inning heroics from you guys. Braden Frank did a great job on the mound. You guys took until the 5th inning to figure him out. Did Coach Hall say something to you guys to get you guys rolling in the 5th?
It was just about being aggressive. Like, we were striking out a little too much, and we just knew we had to get balls in play, and our bats are so good. Like, if we get balls in play, we're going to be able to find gaps, and that's exactly what we did.
Did you have a chance to watch Turner at all a little bit today? I know that they that they won so big that it was kind of hard to tell what was going on.
We were pretty much hitting batting practice for the entirety of the game that we were able to be at. I mean, we did see they beat up on Columbus pretty bad, so we know they're going to be a tough team to play. We've played them at our tournament my freshman year, and that was a close game. And we know they're always a good program, so they're going to always bring a battle.
All right, congratulations on a big win. Good luck tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Travis, a big fifth inning and sixth inning for you guys. Gets it done. It looked a little sketchy for a little bit there, but the late inning heroics happen again for Waupun.
Yeah, the kids. These are tough games to play in. You know, it's cold, it's rainy, the wind's blowing in. You know, like I thought we had some decent hits to right field, to right, and everything was blown back in. You know, and so like you run into some situations like that. And then we caught a break. You know, they lost a ball in the lights, and then we took advantage of it with a couple hits and. You know, played a little bit of small ball in there too. Found some dirt balls and got some extra bases. And I told the kids, I think the biggest spot in that game was in the fourth inning when, you know, we limited them to the 2 runs because, you know, like if that gets to second and third and we don't get an out there, you know, we'll gladly trade that run there just to get out of that inning early. If that gets to 3 or 4 runs, then we're facing a really tough uphill battle, and you know, you keep it to 3-0, and then you give yourselves a chance. And you know, we knew eventually something was going to fall, or you know, we'd start getting some hits. So, yeah, I was proud of the kids. It's games to play in, you know.
What's the message to the guys after, you know, slowly in their first 2 at bats, not really much going on. You only had 1 hit from Ferris through all the way to the 5th inning, and things started rolling. Then, what's your message to them to get things rolling off of Frank?
Yeah, just be consistent at the plate. You know, the only thing I was upset with early in the game is I thought we didn't battle well enough with 2 strikes. You know, I think there was two Ks looking, and like that's something that like we just need to get a little better at. We had a game last week where the strikeouts were high that first game against Ripon too, where it's like, you know, you get 2 strikes, get up close to that plate. You know, Ethan Cunningham last year, we did a little explanation, and I showed the kids like, hey, remember EC when he get up there, like choke up a little bit, get a little closer to the plate, you know, and then just fight pitches off. It's okay, foul one off, foul another one off, whatever it is, you know, just punch it to right field. And we did do a little bit of that after that, you know, and they didn't always find holes, but at least you put some pressure on the defense, and eventually they're going to fall. So
you guys move on to take on Turner tomorrow. What can you expect going into that game?
Well, they're well coached. They play with a lot of energy. Like, you know, they're going to be tough. But you know, I think our kids are up for the challenge. You know, they'll be ready to play. So yeah.
All right, we'll see you at noon tomorrow, Travis.
Right, thank you.
Thank you. We'll send it back up to Jeff. We'll run a couple ads. We'll come back with full stats after these messages on Jeff's live streams.
Saturday is fish fry. Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options: appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
The outdoor golf season is just around the corner. Now is the time to go to the Rock and use the indoor simulator to be prepared. Call to set up a tee time for an hour. Hang out at the bridges at the Rock before or after the simulator. Join us for a relaxing atmosphere in a beautiful setting. Go online today and make a reservation for the simulator or call. Better yet, swing out to the bridges for a bite and a beverage. The Rock Golf Club, 700 County Park Road, Waupun, or call 920-324-2621.
Spring is here, and it's time for a tune-up at PT Tire and Service. Get your vehicle ready for those sunny drives with a thorough checkup. From oil changes and tire rotations to brake inspections and fluid top-offs, they've got you covered. Don't forget to check your wipers and battery, too. Swing by PT Tire and Service in Brandon for a spring refresh, ensuring your ride is safe and smooth all season long. Or call 920-346-TIRE to schedule an appointment. Your car will thank you.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. Did you know we do all kinds of metalwork? We offer a variety of decor available for purchase from other businesses. Designs range from holiday decor to sports to hobbies. Finished items can be wall hangings, outdoor garden decor, coffee tables, and so much more. If you are looking for address plaques, property signage, or awards plaques, King can make them. These are highly customized and durable products with your own street number, name, or event. A variety of fonts are available, and we can add our automotive-grade paint in a custom color, suitable for indoor or outdoor uses. Pricing varies. Call Joe Barnes at King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that.
We're back here on Jeff's live streams. Jeff, the Warriors, late inning heroics once again. What can we all talk about? The Waupun Warriors do this pretty much every time. We see some theatrics in this Friday night game for sure in the Kevin DeBoer Classic.
Yeah, I was very impressed once again, and we talk about this multiple times, Justin, that at least for me, when I think of the Waupun Warriors, that's the first thing that pops into my mind is that we are going to be seeing some offense that's going to take place late in the game, enough to give them the victory in games. And once again, that's what they did. Chase Beam did an excellent job on the mound. You got to give credit to Oshkosh North. They came out here and did a fantastic job of getting things started in this contest, put pressure right away on Waupun, but no panic once again. So, Justin, you got some final stats there. What do you got?
1 RBI for Landon Richter. He went 1 for 3 today. I believe also with a walk. Yep, there we go. 3 walks for Logan Prawl today, and he was on base 3 of 4 times at bat. In his first at bat, he got out. Beam went 1 for 4 today, but that huge 2 RBI double to give them the lead in the bottom of the 5th, plus the 7 strikeouts he had on the mound. 4 of them were looking, and 3 of them were swinging. 2 for 3 went Bryant Ferris today. He did not get an RBI, but he did score a run. Trey Schmidt scored 2 runs today, was 1 for 3 in the day with a double or with a single. That was the one that got caught in the lights, the aforementioned one by Coach Hull about and you know what? And I do not blame the right fielders or second baseman today. That ball, and I'm standing out there, I can feel the wind. It's not going to be easy to find. If the wind moves it anywhere into the lights, it would have been tough to find.
Yeah, and again, yes, you were out there and you had a chance to see that. So
Buckholz with the sack bunt RBI as well, and that was pretty much it. I mean, not a ton of runs scored in this one from either team. A 6-3 game, a lower scoring game by Waupun standards for their year. They haven't had a ton of games where they haven't had more than 10, to be honest. And it was overall just a fantastic win for the Warriors, a comeback win, and Richter good out of the pen and gets the save, the 6-out save, and he's still eligible to pitch tomorrow as well.
Yeah, exactly what you wanted. To somebody to come in, throws, well, I think you said that 16 strikes on his 24 pitches. And again, he's back eligible to pitch again tomorrow, which is all you can ask for. Hey, Justin, I want to thank you for doing a fantastic job here once again tonight, getting everything set up, getting things rolling here. I hope that you've enjoyed our broadcast here on Jeff's live stream. You see our ads. We talk about this all the time. We greatly appreciate having you guys with us. You see the Venmo donations there because well, we're out here. Basically, our sponsors have done a fantastic job of sticking around with us, but really, it's been more of a it's a passion of ours. But we still have some expenses. So if you think that you can help us out, we'd love to have you help us out here on the post game show. You can see what we got going on already tomorrow. We got a doubleheader here for Waupun softball tomorrow. We're going to start at 10 o'clock. Justin's going to come over here, and I'm going to thank him for coming over here at 8 in the morning to help me get set up here. I'm a one-winged person here with my surgery that I had, and it's hard for me to get around and do what I need to do with only the one arm to try and get stuff set up. So Justin's going to help me get set up there, and I'll call that doubleheader against Turner softball over there, and then at noon here, we're going to have Turner taking on the Waupun Warriors here at the Gus.
Expecting a really, really good one out of that one. Both teams had very good baseball for perennial powerhouses in Wisconsin baseball.
Yeah, and Turner dropped to Division III just because their student population must be dropping, and Waupun is in Division II, so it's going to be a great test. And then we're at 5:30. If Waupun wins, we'll be right back here, and we'll be covering the Waupun Warriors here at the Gus at 5:30. Justin has a commitment, so I might have to come over here and call that for him.
If I come and help you at 8, by the time we get done, it should be like, 9? I should be able to run there and then come back.
It's a possibility. We'll have to see how we get everything. Either way, we've got Waupun covered
Yeah,
tomorrow.
we'll be here.
Right. And then you can see again what we got. We got possible 4 games coming up on Monday and 3 games on Tuesday, 2 on Thursday so far that's on the schedule. So we have got a jam-packed schedule that we've got coming up here on Jeff's live stream. Again, I want to thank you for tuning into us. Let's end this thing here quickly with a prayer. And Heavenly Father, I want to thank you for this opportunity that you've given us to do some live streaming and to bring this service. I appreciate the opportunity that we've had here, Lord, to cover both of these teams and both of these schools. They represented so well, and they represented you so well. I want to thank you for making sure that they had no injuries today, and that we will continue to bring glory to you through all of our actions that we do. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Thanks again for joining us here at the Gus. This is Jeff Sauer signing off here with a fantastic job by Justin Schwartzmiller on the call here in Waupun. Your final score, 6-3, Waupun Warriors over the Oshkosh North Spartans. Take care. God bless. We can't wait to see you at a diamond near us. Thank you for watching our broadcast. A shout out to our sponsors. This is Jeff Sauer. I hope you enjoyed our broadcast. Until next time, may God bless you today and every day.